Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever, and welcome to the stream. I shortened it a little bit, just a tiny little bit. Anyways, mute this.
Me.
It's how? I just removed one word.
It's so unnatural. Feels weird.
Yeah, I need my YouTuber intro for every single time I do the stream, and if I change it, people hate me. Also, you're not chaos, Lou. You're not chaos.
I just realized that.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Unacceptable. Why are you even here, Lou? Oh, I forgot that the game freezes if I have it on full screen for some reason. That's
I'll become chaos.
Yeah, that's an OBS thing. Also, hello, Otis. Congratulations on claiming your plastic chair. I hope you're having a good day today. Before we start, we have to talk, because I have been around for like a week. And Lou already know what happened, but I feel like a lot of people don't. So basically, it starts on Saturday. So Saturday, a truck came here by the street and hit a power pole. And it basically, they didn't stop after hitting the pole, and they just kept going, and then dragged a bunch of other poles with it because of the wires. But the funny thing is, because that day I wasn't without power yet. Power or internet. Everything was still working. But if you went outside, you can see that the pole right in front of my house was like almost on the ground. But the wires are still all connected. And I can't believe Gloomy got hit by a truck. I didn't. The poles on the street did. But the next day, Sunday, a lot of people came in here on the street to fix the stuff. And that day I was without power because, they had to take away the wires and put them back. So the power company came first, and then we also called my internet provider, but it was very reasonable for them to not come here, because they're like, well, if not even the energy, the electricity poles aren't back, then we wouldn't be able to do anything. And it's like, you know what, that's fair. But they did say that for every day that I don't have internet, I don't have to pay for it. And I was like, you know what? That's completely acceptable to me. So that was Sunday. And Monday comes around, my power comes back. Still no internet though. For the morning. But then in the afternoon, the internet comes back. And that's when I streamed Suicoden, but I just noticed that the game is muted. It's not that there is any noise going on, it's just like ambiance.
Yeah.
I will mute it anyways, just so there's something playing. But then Monday comes around, and there's a bunch of like internet technicians, I don't know what you call the men are here. And they're like going around the street carrying like rows and rows of wire and rewiring everything. And my internet comes back. And so I decide to stream. And then 1 hour after my stream is done, the internet goes out again. And then we called them, and they're like, oh, we actually didn't finish the job yet, but we're gonna go back there tomorrow. Because apparently the problem was bigger than they expected. They tried doing a patchwork, and that's why the internet came back, but it went out after not a lot of time. And then Thursday comes around, and I see that the guys are still hard at work outside. They've been working for a while, and it's like, wow, I guess the problem is bigger than I expected. So when they started working on the pole right in front of my house, I go have a talk with them, just to see what's going on, and offer them coffee and everything. Be nice to people that are providing service for you. And I started talking to them just to see why is it taking so long. And apparently, if it was just the problem with the pole, like when the truck hit, they would have been done in like a day. It wouldn't have been a problem because it was like 8 people working outside. It was a lot of people. But apparently there was also a illegal distribution of internet in the street, and there was a lot of extra wiring that it wasn't from them, that they did not know why it was there. So it was a lot of things to, I think it was the internet people and the city talking about this with each other, communicating to see which wires they can like are from the energy company and which wires are not from anywhere. So that's why it took a while. So they were extremely angry about that because like, well, we had to carry all these extra wires around, and it was a lot. I go outside now and I look at the poles, they are clean, and I thought they were always supposed to look weird. and it took them 2 extra days to fix everything just because of all that extra wiring, and to go into all the houses to be like see if everything was working correctly. But the funny thing is that when they came to my house, they looked at our modem, our router, and was like, "Oh, your router is actually a pretty old model." And then they just installed a new one for free that is way better.
Wow.
Yeah, now like my internet even works when I'm outside of my house because before it didn't. And when I say outside, I say right outside. It doesn't go too far. But if I'm like hanging out in the street for some reason with my phone out, the Wi-Fi still works there.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was like, wow, that's pretty nice. And I also didn't pay for the days that it was out, which was 3 days. Yeah, because it was I don't think Saturday counts because it happened during the night. So it was like Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And it came back on Wednesday. So those days I'm not paying for it. And that's why I wasn't around. But I was still posting drawings because, you know, my computer still worked. So what I was doing, I was drawing on my computer. I wasn't using CSP because my CSP license only works if I'm connected to the internet. So I was using Medibank Pro, which was still installed on my computer. And I had completely forgotten about it because that's what I used before CSP.
Mm-hmm.
And I was drawing on that. That's why the drawings look slightly different. And then I would put my phone on my computer and would pass the drawings to the phone and then post through there.
Oh, okay. File line. Okay, I see.
Another thing that I was doing when I was out, I was playing a lot of Baldur's Gate again. So I started over another playthrough, but I wanted to install mods. But I was like, wow, how am I supposed to download the mods if I don't have internet? And I did the exact same thing, but opposite. I downloaded the mods through the phone and then transferred the mods from my phone to the computer and then installed it, and it worked.
You're crazy.
And it was great. Anyways, I think that's all the updates that I needed to give to people. But it came back Wednesday, but I didn't stream Wednesday on my channel because I had a stream on Cole's channel. And also, it came back in afternoon of Wednesday, so even if I wanted to stream early, I couldn't. And I didn't stream on Thursday because that's when I was playing D&D over at Wise's channel. And there was a lot of prep work for that, so I didn't want to stream on my channel and then raid into Wise because I needed to get ready. There you go. Now everything is explained. Okay, Lou, now it's your turn to explain.
I don't know, my week was kind of okay, I guess.
Did your internet die at any point?
Yeah, actually it did.
Oh
That
wow.
that that day that your internet went out, our entire light went out. Like all of the power went out
I
from ours
can't. I
too.
cannot believe the truck
We had a
also hit
storm.
you. That truck. That guy must. Oh yeah. So, uh, there were investigators over here as well to try to figure out what the problem was. Apparently the guy on the truck wasn't even charged because they blamed on the low wires, even though they did hit the pole. So whoever put the because apparently the person that was putting the wires for the illegal internet, they were like lower than they're actually supposed to be. So I think what happened, the guy hit the wires first and then ran into the pole. I did not understand how that would happen, but apparently that's why the trucker did not get charged for it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking for who set up the illegal internet, but everybody that had illegal internet in the streets are not saying who it was.
So why would they? If it was a free internet.
Yeah,
We ain't snitching.
it was probably not free, but they're probably not paying a lot of money for it. Oh, did I ever got the key for this actually? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Disarm key. That's crazy to you that someone illegally gave a bunch of people hella good internet and was busted after some guy crashes a truck into the... Yes, exactly. It's such a crazy story. So the thing is, because the internet that they were providing is the same internet provider that I have, which is very cheap. It is not very expensive. And it works. Like, I can stream and everything. I usually don't have internet problems unless something very crazy happens. And most of the people around my street are old people. So they only use their internet to go to Facebook on their phones. They don't even have computers. So they don't really need good internet. So that's probably why they were paying for the cheaper one, because it's like, yeah, you can probably share the current internet that I have with like 10 old people and they wouldn't tell the difference. God bless you.
Well, that wasn't me, but thank you.
I gotta be honest, I have no idea where I'm going.
I figured as much. I was like, where are we going?
Yeah, we have to find Cosmos, but they're supposed to... Cosmos was on that room before, but she wasn't there, so I just kept going. Oh, and hey, Nyazov, how are you doing today?
Hey, Nyazov.
Oh, red
Maybe.
smooch for Otis. Okay,
Oh.
Otis, this smooch is for you only. Nobody else can take it. I hope you're ready for it. Mwah.
Mwah.
Enjoy your smooch. What were you saying, Lou?
So maybe we're supposed to go to the front of the ship?
Oh, to the bridge?
Yeah. Maybe?
I don't know. Oh, actually,
I don't know.
I'm gonna try the other side of the hangar first because it's right here.
No, that's a smart idea.
I think it's over here. The Elsa is such a bad ship. The layout doesn't make any sense. The Durando is way easier to navigate because you can just take the train.
Train.
Yeah. You can just take the soda can train. Oh no, this comes back over here.
Well, you had a shortcut way to go, so congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, where's the hangar?
I don't know.
I do not remember where it is. Is it? Can I go down here? No.
No. The only way we got to the hangar was through where
It's
Cosmos
down
is
here,
from.
right? Oh yeah,
wherever
you go to the Cosmos room and then you go down. Yeah. Why is this show built like a labyrinth? I have no idea. Have to ask Captain Matthews or whatever. I think that's his name.
I think that's his
Yeah,
name,
because
too.
this is where she was, right? Oh no, that's where where we does the repairs. But I don't think her resting pod or whatever it is here. I think it's on the other side of the hangar. Oof.
Whoa.
There's fireworks? I have no idea why there's fireworks. Yeah, it's over here. There you go, we found it, we found it. Are we healed up? I don't think we are not. I don't think there's gonna be a boss fight here, but it's just to be sure. I guess I could have rested on this.
Yeah, I was like, you could have just gotten it back up.
Yeah, but now it's
too late.
It's gonna take too long. It's gonna take like 20 seconds, and I don't have that kind of time, you know.
Fair.
They should install a 14-lane super highway down to the center of this ship for maximum efficiency. Agreed. Yeah,
I agree as well.
I think this is Cosmos's room. There we go, we found her! Why are you carrying your VR headset like this?
Alan, handle backup for me, alright?
Roger.
Sure, Chief. Also, I'm drinking coffee that I just brewed. It's pretty tasty.
Get a grip. Don't worry. I'll back you up no matter what happens.
I don't know, Alan. You don't sound very confident to me.
Thanks.
How's the game audio, by the way?
Cosmos?
Can you guys hear the characters fine?
Me too, Junior.
Junior is like, oh, is this what drugs feels like? Might be like a 1 to 2% quiet. Let me turn up a smidge. Whoa! There you go. I put it through. It was in 30. It is in 35 now. See if that's better. It's raining. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oof. No, just when I turned up the volume, they decided to do the thunder jump scare. Jun got
schwarbled into the computer realm.
That's a good word.
This is where Ziggy's people died.
Oh,
this
yeah.
area.
This is Milsha, I think? I think it's supposed to be Milsha, the first one. Not second Milsha.
It's her!
Yeah, it's
The
baby Shion.
Whoa. You look the same.
You're running very slow but very fast at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy?
All right, Shion. Let's go home.
We're not going to see Mom?
No. Not today. We'll visit her tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay. No, Mom.
Oh, Mom. Anti-Mom.
Wait.
She's dressed like a little princess.
Don't go.
She said that is what she is.
You cannot go.
Who said that?
She said that.
Oh. Nuh-uh. She said that. Jesus said it. Jesus!
This was the last day you spent together with your father. I've been waiting a long time for you.
Also, no, Otis. Cosmos is not Shion's mom because then they can't be girlfriends.
It's true.
Much
And I don't think she would have designed Cosmos's panties.
Panties.
If it was her mom. Which is canon, by the way. We proved it. We proved that.
Not her mom wife.
Her mom
no!
wife. That's gross. Hey, no name. How you doing today?
I'm Paladin.
Came just in time to see a lot of exposition.
And Jesus.
And Jesus. She's not Jesus.
Reminder that this is anime. I mean, it has an anime too, for real, for real.
It does actually have an anime. I don't remember if it's good or not.
I have no idea. I just found it whenever I try to find the voice actors. I'm like, no, not for the anime, for the video game.
Zan, I'm muting the string. Oh.
He hasn't blinked yet? Scary.
Characters don't blink. Oh, it's soldiers. Look at their huge boots.
They're all gonna be junior. I'm staring.
Oh, you kind of guessed correctly, but they're a little bit different.
They have blonde hair.
No way. It can't be. Junior?
Yeah, that's what I said.
They're URTV.
No, you're a TV.
We do love child soldiers that are not actually
It would
children.
appear that this is more than just a hallucination.
It seems that's all of them, except for Ziggy so far, and Cosmos.
Yeah, because
You recognize
Ziggy is a cyborg. He's
Yeah,
different.
Ziggy's
Junior?
What?
What?
Yeah,
I'm asking you
golly.
if you recognize this place.
Yeah.
I do.
Take the wax out of your ears and listen, Junior.
And my memory's correct. This is Milsha.
I
Milsha.
just realized his
Years
pants
ago.
jean zipper's open.
Yeah, just on the right side because he's
going?
stylish.
I wonder
my
what's
God.
troubling him. It looks as though he's trying to chase after those people.
I'm sure he has his reasons. Nonetheless, we don't know what's going on, and we can't let him go off alone.
Yeah.
Dad, Ziggy, to the rescue.
We love Ziggy here.
Yeah.
Ziggy's just All Might with a boob window. Nah, he's not as enthusiastic as All Might.
Yeah, and he doesn't smile all the time.
Yeah, Ziggy's
And then
very
drink into-
monotone.
Yeah.
Chaos. Alan.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
Hello?
just here.
Chief, where are we?
you're in my mind palace.
Who are you?
Jesus.
I am Nephilim.
Nephilim.
That's what I have been called.
Also, I'm gonna pause here real fast. Do you remember why Nephilim is an important name?
I do not remember.
When Commander Margulis, the evil man, was talking to the crazy guy with the white hair. He gave him permission to use the Song of Nephilim, and he's like, "Oh, it's getting interesting now." Hoo, hoo, hoo. And that's all we know about this name.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Ever since
I'm pretty sure that was happened last stream. I
Yes.
do not remember.
That happened last stream. See, this is what happens when I don't ask you to do a recap of the last time.
I remembered most of the other stuff. Just not that.
So this is the part. We are not using Junior as our main character. It's definitely gonna be Ziggy. There we go. And we also need to put Momo behind Ziggy.
Mission.
Oh my god. This game sucks for the formation. I just wish that they let me... Oh my god. See... So the way that it works is that... So you first click the character you want to change. And then you go to formation. And then you click the place that they want to be. And then you press the button to confirm again. And then if you want to change somebody else, you have to go back and select that person. It's such a hassle. Oh, let's save the game. I love how Ziggy has the very stompy boots.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have done that, but there's an extra hour in there because I left the game open before stream time. Just me sitting on the loading screen.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, the fights here is if you get seen by the spotlight.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Also, I think the game is a little bit too loud now. What do you guys in the chat think? Wait, what does this do again? Oh yeah, now she has magic that she can use, so she can stay back here.
Delectable. Oh, brand new purple.
Get started, idiot. That is not a lot of damage. I did say 1 to 2%, not 5. You know what? That's fair. Let's turn down 3 more percent. There you go. It's on 32 now.
Alright.
I forgot everything about which attacks I gave to what people. I know that Ziggy has the cyber kick.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Me too.
I dare say that's Orfect. I agree. That is Orfect.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, nice block. Ziggy is so cool. I really like Ziggy.
Yeah.
I'll say that I enjoy most of the characters in this game. They're all pretty good. Did I hit Momo or did I hit Junior? God damn it. I couldn't see. At least it wasn't completely wasted. Okay, so which attack did I give you? Did I give you no attack so far? Did I not grinded his TP? Maybe I didn't.
I don't know.
Yeah, because he's supposed to have like an attack like this, like Ziggy has. Because if I didn't grind, then we attack once per turn, and then the next turn we attack with the special attack. All those explosions just to hit Junior and nobody else?
Yeah.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
There we go, look at that. It's good as new. Or, yeah, no, I did not give him anything. Damn, I really like Junior.
Junior.
I think it's because Junior is technically the squishiest here. Because Momo is in the back row, so they can't attack her.
Mm-hmm.
And Ziggy is very sturdy. Also, don't I have something that is a buff for Ziggy if Momo is behind him or something? I could have sworn that I have something like that.
Oh, that's not a buff, it just doesn't let him get pushed back. That was literally it.
You sure? Because I look at this.
Oh, oh shit. I
See?
need you. I forgot. I didn't even know you had that.
He forgore.
That's cute. That's so cute.
I love that the icon for the buff is just Momo's face.
That is so cute.
Yeah, that's why she's behind. It's because of that buff.
Let's go!
Let's go! Die! Oh my god, that's so much damage now. Oh, we have a loose special? Also,
Okay,
I forgot
alright.
to ask you if it was okay to do that today.
It's okay, I was ready.
Good.
Let me get to the page where I was at. I forgot. I had it open at the page that I had it at, but that's not. What the heck? Not gaming.
Please kill this man. Junior, I know that I didn't upgrade your attack skills, but there we go. Yeah, I know you can do it.
There's a really good one I saw.
Mystic powers.
Oh?
Grant me a miracle.
Where is it?
Yeah, I need to remember to activate that buff right at the start of the fight because it's very good.
Excellent.
Oh,
Oh, I found it.
and Mr. Ziggy is not very good with flying enemies. That is his weakness.
Mystic powers.
I forgot that this is where they put they separate the teams. So I should have probably have grinded these guys before this, but it's okay.
Banger of the joke. I swear I saw the one that I really wanted to do. I don't know where it is no more.
It's gone forever.
It has to be. It disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you know, that's. I guess we'll just have to get a different one.
What do you do with... So, does Sheep Beam works with this? Because Sheep Beam makes enemy pilots to sleep, M-type enemies. And this is a machine type.
Oh,
but I don't know if
machine.
it has a pilot. Yes, M for machine. I guess we can try.
Didn't before it would have MP if it was both or something like that? I don't know.
Oh, it is asleep! It worked!
Oh, well, I don't know more. Anyways, here, you can have this one. I didn't get it. I didn't get the one I wanted, but, why are fish so bad at basketball?
Why?
You don't want to take a gander? You don't want to think?
Let me think. Why are fish bad at basketball? Is it because they don't have hands or legs?
No.
Why?
It's because they don't like getting close to the net.
That is very stupid.
Oh.
Cause fish sticks the basket?
That's pretty good.
One.
That's a good.
We do love silly over here.
Mystic powers.
I really need to make Junior stronger. I think I have some tax packs in my inventory that I can give it to him. I do really like Point Snap. Wait. Skeleton walks into a bar. Here, there's a beer and a mop.
I get it.
I do not get it.
Because when he drinks the beer, it's just gonna go through all the way to the floor.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I got the hiccup.
You didn't stand a chance.
Maybe I'm drinking today.
I am.
Oh, speaking of drinking, I will be having a real drunk stream on Sunday. Well, I shouldn't say drunk. It's gonna be at least tipsy.
No, knowing you, Gooby, you will get drunk.
Oh yeah, I will get wasted.
You will get wasted.
Let's see.
On today's menu, we have a peach riscotto.
Peach. Spirit damage.
I read that line as lime.
Lime attack. Good. Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't get the attacks that I wanted, because the other one is by when it's not the same button. Let's have this one be triangle, triangle. Okay, we're gonna dump some TPs on Junior. How many TPs do I have? I have a lot, actually. You can have the Z or the Zeta. Oh no, Zet. Zed. That's how you say Z in Australia.
What?
Yeah, you say Zed.
Okay. If you say so.
Which attack do you think is gonna be the best one, Lou? Prelude to Battle or Moonlit Serenade?
What does a prelude to battle do again?
That's the one that he shoots 4 million bullets out of his gun. I do not remember what Moonlit Serenade is. It is a spear type attack. And this one is a piercing attack.
I like that one. That one sounds more fun.
The Prelude to Battle?
Mm-hmm. Why are you dumping toilet paper on Junior?
There you go. Let's have these for now.
That would be a great garnish for a Moscato. A Moscato?
And that's a wine.
How do you know that could be?
I actually don't remember if it is actually a wine. I know that it's some kind of alcohol, but I did used to work in a place that I needed to have some very surface knowledge of some kinds of wines and some kinds of cheeses.
It is a wine. Wow. Oh,
Portugal has a lot of good wines as well.
Hello. No way.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I had, like I said, I have a very surface knowledge level of wine.
That's
I then.
it's
It's a cold sword. I guess we can give that to Junior. Because I don't think... Oh, he has a cowboy hat, apparently.
Where?
What does this do? Reduces
Where?
slash... Oh, by 20%. That's actually really good.
Where's the hat, coward?
I wish I could see the hat. Please don't touch me. No! Oh, we actually escaped.
Running. Oh, excellent.
Wait, is this the way I'm supposed to go? I think so. Let's go up there first. Is there even anything up here? Oh. Oh, I get it. So we're going to explode a barrel, and then the thing's gonna go there and look. Wait. Oh, no, don't come down. So if we do this, it's gonna go... Is that okay? It's nothing. Broom. Oh, 5 biospheres. Biospheres are pretty useful. Oh! Oh, it's nothing. Oh, that's cheating. You can do that. There we go.
It's a yaha.
Let's see what that ruby helmet is. Guess Ziggy can have it. Oh, actually, no. We're gonna remove your cowboy hat, mister.
Yeah, we can't even see it.
Oh, it's just way
it?
better. Matches Ruby's suit outfit. Oh, we don't have that. I don't think.
Well, maybe we can get it.
Yeah, maybe we'll get it later. I'm waiting.
Till later.
There we go. Easy. See, Ziggy, you can sneak around with your loud boots. It's fine.
I still remember his very
That's
very
me.
first mission. He said, "Be quiet. You
Yeah.
have to be quiet. Don't." No, it's just like Frozen.
Yippee! Oh!
That's not so yippee after all.
That's a eep yep. I tried to make it backwards, but I don't think that would work.
The massacre.
Oh, that children is
Yeah.
killing children.
What are they infected with? The
I don't know.
Xenosaga gene?
Computer virus.
Oh,
That one is
it's
different.
him.
Rubido! Where are you?
It's him.
Rubido!
No, that's Kainen.
Exactly. That's him.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Oh.
have a lot of junior backstory here, by the way.
Okay. Me too. When you don't have a cane, you can always use a gun.
Of course.
That'll never backfire.
Got hit with the gay beam.
It's that strong. Was that crazy guy?
There's a crazy child.
Guinan!
Oh,
Whoa. Me too, buddy.
you alright?
By the way, I have PTSD.
I'm fine.
Junior?
I said I'm fine!
Oof. Don't
Wow.
scream at her. She didn't do nothing.
She just said your name twice.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Good.
Damn it.
Ziggy, say something.
What the hell is this?
That is Crin Jr.
What's going on here?
Cringe.
Oh, hi, kid. How are you doing today?
Hello, Keith.
You just missed out some robot children massacring a city. You went to the mountain? Oh, are you hiking? How was it? Did you see some cool sights?
Did you take pictures?
By the way, back to the important thing. I don't remember if we get to play with these guys.
Yes. A world of unbroken memories.
Why is he up there?
Slumber at the depths of your consciousness.
Wait, I didn't even notice. So he's not up there. That sign is actually down. It is an optical illusion.
That's crazy. That looks like he's up there.
Yeah, it looks like he's on top of the pole, but no, that's all the way down by... That's the railing around the tree. You lost and eat your teammates to survive? Oof. What a gamer. The nuclear go fell into the river. Hey! I don't remember the Lego bit.
Me either.
You burn yourself a bit? A sunburn? You should get some sunscreen.
Get some ice.
Cosmos has sensed this and recreated it. This world, it is also Cosmos memory as well.
Yeah, so this is the Cosmos's mind palace.
No.
See, he's not up there.
Memories do not
crazy.
belong solely to one person, and they are not fixed to just one location.
No, I mean... It's... The original Cosmos was...
That lip sync is very funny.
I thought that was just me.
Nah, that is in the game. Shion with a revolver is very cool.
Destroyed during that incident 2 years ago.
With one gun?
That was so cool!
No head.
Well, it would be if the gun was... Oh, and that's her boyfriend.
To you as well.
Oh. Delectable.
Oh, boyfriend. Kevin? Yeah, Kevin is his name. I was trying to remember.
Joyful memories
Is it Kevin?
form only one half of the whole. Only when they are combined
dead.
together with the other half
I don't have to
can the
know.
consciousness truly take form.
Thank you, Jesus.
You must know.
Okay, I
All of you
won't.
must accept the entirety of your memory.
Yeah, they're real.
Except... our memory.
Don't forget about your dead boyfriend.
Return to Milsha once again.
Oh, the lightning is so loud. Well, the thunder. Dead!
Please tell me. Why must I
Why'd
go
you
to
stand up
Militia?
like that? Give me your hand.
Only Cosmos knows the answer to that question.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Guess we'll figure it
She's
out
waiting
soon.
for you there.
And Milsha?
Cosmos is... out there?
Hey, wait up! Chief!
I kind of wish he was on the top of the pole.
That would have been
Are
so
you
cool.
sure this is what you want? There is no turning back.
I know. But Shion is vital to her.
And to you as well?
Chaos like, I'm built different.
What will
I'm
you
just
do?
kind of here. I'm vibing. I'm living it.
I think so far Chaos is the most mysterious character in the party. We don't know anything about Chaos. We just know that he's a very helpful guy and he's very nice, and that's all we know.
Honestly, that's all you need to know.
Let's see. Your face is a bit red with sunburn. You did get sunscreen. You applied 2 times. You walked for 3 or 4 hours. That is a lot of walking in the sun. By the way, there's a little guy down there.
It's just having fun.
I don't remember if there's anything back here. We'll come back just to be sure. But I don't think there is.
Just memories.
I was hoping I could get inside.
That would be great.
Because I think there is one of those that you can get inside, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, look at this. Yippee! Yippee!
That's funny.
Shio is having so much fun. Also, the swings look so much better out of the cutscene.
Yeah.
You know, it's
They
it's
do.
that upscaling. It's locked. It's locked. Let's go inside. We can't even say hi to our friend down there.
Unfortunate.
Maybe one day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, save point.
Save point. Also, I just realized the problem. Let me check something real fast. If you're seeing anything,
Okay.
Lou, don't do anything. Don't tell nothing.
I'm
But-
snitching. I'm snitching.
No.
Oh my god, Gloomy, I can't believe you're clicking on that. Oh my god. Whoa.
I think this is it.
Hi, Val.
Oh, hey Val, how are you doing today? This screen is not what it's supposed to, but don't you worry, it's gonna be back. Oh, no, not that one. That one is bad.
Can't believe we're adopting.
Why is it not setting to the right screen? Is this the correct one? Why is it
Val
like
said
that?
they're doing great. How
You're doing great! Unbelievable.
Honestly, I feel that.
Sometimes I do feel like that as well. Why is it not giving me the right screen anymore? What's going on here? Video game!
Gloomy destroyed the video game.
I did. Okay, let's...
Yupa.
Yeah, why is it saying that the screen is this one? That doesn't make any sense. Is it
You closed the game, Gloomy.
I did not. So it's funny because if you do this, you can see one little strip of the game up there. You see it on the stream?
I don't see it at all.
That's so weird. Let me try doing this.
Okay.
Can you see it?
I can't see anything, Gloomy. You stop streaming.
Oh, did I? There we go. We're back, baby. Let me
You
share
said, let
this.
me do this, and then immediately stop streaming.
There we go. Oh no, I.
Oh.
So you guys can't see it, but I'm trying to stream the game back to Lou, and I streamed VTube Studio, and it's like, there we go, Lou. So you can watch this instead.
That's so funny.
We are so back.
We're
But I'm.
so...
We can destroy the penguin. But I'm doing fine, Val. As you can see, I am thriving.
I heard you say you're driving and not thriving.
We can destroy so many little guys. Oh, this one has nothing. Bye, Mr. Teddy. This robot is so happy. They're like, yay! Die. I wish I could see what this is. Is this supposed to be like a mole with pants or something?
I thought so. The Gnosis.
It's real.
Okay, here we go.
They thought they were being funny with the Gnosis jump scare. Well, I knew that it was fake already.
Me too. Who would make a Gnosis?
A Gnosis statue.
Exactly. Also, where is Alan? Coward.
It would be so fun if Alan was actually... Oh, this... I forgot that he only has long-range attacks. It would be fun if Alan was actually a playable character.
Yeah,
I think I would still complain about him, though.
I agree.
Oh, we love Chaos here. Look
I
how
love
cool he
him.
is. He's great. Oh, this guy is basically dead. I'm gonna do the 2 attacks anyways, just because it's been a while since we've seen Shion in action. Shion is also so cool. All the characters, all the party members in this game are cool. I think Junior is probably the weakest one.
The least cool.
Conventions will come in handy.
And he's like, okay. I think he's cute because he likes action movies and he tries to act just like the guys in the movies, and that's why he has double pistols as his main weapons.
It's the sayonara, baby.
Sayonara, baby! No, it's funny. That thing that he did for Momo is so cute. That he was like, oh, I have this bullet for you. And Momo's like, oh, there's something inscribed into it. And it's like, oh no, that's a good luck word. And oh, what is it? It's sayonara, baby. And it's like, no, that's not a good luck word phrase, but that's good. Also, Big Bunny is here. A statue of the park mascot is on the ground.
I can't believe the internet is the park mascot.
Yeah, I've always liked this character since I was little. At first glance, it looks very cute, but there's something more to its allure than that.
It's the squiggly eyes.
It is the squiggly eyes. Bunnies. Look, you have a bingo? Gotta go to bingo and win many hugs? Oh, enjoy your bingo night, kid.
Have fun.
Yeah, I hope you get lots of prizes. I got a prize on a bingo before. That's how I got one of the fans that we have here on the house. It was like 8 years ago and it still works. It's great.
Excellent.
Okay, here we go.
Good.
We got a lot of things that are built to last.
Lunar Seal.
I really need to see... So, anybody that play this game a lot must be dying in their seats right now, because I am not doing the TP stuff, the character sync, all these things that people that play this game know that is important to be effective. But it's fine. I'm not a big gamer. Stop healing yourself. I love the little healing animation because they do a little dance. It's like,
Yeah, they lift the hands up, they're like, wee, 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 and they go like, hee.
you guys are gonna have 3 turns? Oh, you missed, idiot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's because they're boosting. That's why they're getting so many turns. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry, mister. I think, well, if they stop boosting, I think I will be dealing more damage to Thinky Heal. Because they've been using 2 of their turns to heal. So they're not even damaging me. They're just being annoying. Stop
Here we
it.
go again.
Stop it. I think that man is gonna die. Oh, we do love the Lunar Seal.
He's so cool.
He is very
I love
cool.
him.
We need to get him some new attacks. I don't remember if we have access to the AoE attacks yet or not. It's been too long. I forgot about everything.
So long.
Yeah, even though this is the 3rd time that I'm going through this game. The first time that I went through, I was small baby. The second time, I think it was 2018, which is already like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
Now
the brain is small.
Now it's the 3rd time. Time flies, Lou.
It does.
Why did
Really
you say it like
does.
that? It does.
It does. I can't say nothing. I couldn't say it does.
I don't know. It sounded like you were holding your nose.
I was not holding my nose.
Or like you have like a stuffed nose.
I don't have a stuffed nose, Scooby.
I think you're lying to me.
Can't believe you're bullying me.
Yeah, we have 827 TPs. I have not been using these. Yeah, there's no AoEs yet. I guess we can upgrade Lunar Seal. We use it a lot. We'll use it on, let's put it to 5. There we go.
Ooh.
So strong. Yeah, all these ones are 1 enemies. We don't need those. We only need Spell Ray and nothing else. I could also be upgrading my stats, which I guess it would be pretty useful too, but I'm lazy to actually look up what am I supposed to be putting my stats on. We can go over there.
There's a hole.
There is a hole, but we don't have access to the hole. Can we read this? Oh.
No.
Well, actually, let's get Chaos in here. There we go.
This is our Shion. We have a new favorite.
I think that's always been the case. It's just that the game automatically make her the party leader. Oh look, it's kobolds! We love kobolds here.
It's true.
Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, the thing with these guys is that they are very dodgy. I forgot.
Can't call them that, Goofy.
Well, they're dead.
Ooh.
Bye. Yeah, now that we upgraded the moves, I think they're gonna be dealing a lot of damage.
Golly.
Ah, that wasn't a
That is
lot.
less damage than usual.
I think it's because the kobolds are resistant to Aether attacks. We should probably... But both of these characters are not good physical attackers. We need Ziggy or Cosmos here. Can't believe the game is separating our party like this. That's a critical hit. That's not good. Oh, stop hitting Shion! Stop it!
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
she's
141
dead.
damage.
She's dead. Oh my god, they killed her.
They killed
nice.
her.
Oh.
Get punched in the face. You boosted again? Let me have a turn, please.
No. No. Here.
There you go. No, it's fine. She's back.
They're gonna immediately target her, and that's gonna be the funniest thing to see.
It's probably what's gonna happen.
Other couples are gonna take their turn. They're gonna go and attack Shion.
Shion! Oh, this is bad.
That is so funny.
Shion!
Imagine getting up and immediately just getting your ass beat.
Where is it? I know I have some.
Right there, revive the X.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Oh.
I'm looking for these.
Alright.
Get me out of here.
Bye.
Oh, we got a
You got
kobold blade? There you go. Get me out of here. Oh, I think it's better for me to use... Oh,
Skill?
not this one.
Ether?
Yeah, because I have a lot of Aether packs in my pocket. Actually, I do have a lot of EPs as well. I should probably be using these. What did this do? HP recovery max? It's pretty good. HP revert. Revive and HP recovery. We can just get both, I think. Can't we? Oh, we can. There we go.
Imagine if the game said, nuh-uh.
Yeah, we haven't not been upgrading the things. Clear all status changes, sure. Oh, this is very expensive. I can't even see what the next skill is. Oh well. Oh, I need to set the skills, that's right. Can't forget to do that, because you get the skill, and if you don't set, well, you won't have it.
You can't use it.
Can't use it.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to use the Aether packs, even though I just talked about that. There you go. Get now round 2 against these guys. But now I'm prepared.
Get out of my way.
We'll get you this time.
We'll get you this time, kobolds. Oh, this guy's called a bugbear. Is this a D&D reference all this time?
Maybe.
Maybe we should focus on the main guy first, so they don't heal the kobolds.
But the kobolds are the ones doing all the damage.
That's true. But they're also annoying to kill. Because they dodge everything. So I prefer that they don't get healed.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting out.
Killed.
Bye. Oh. There she goes again.
Well, she does have got the healing spell that just gets her full HP. Oh my god, please stop attacking Xion. Oh my god, these guys are so... Oh, they critted on the last one!
That is so funny.
She had full health. And she's the one that deals the most amount of damage to these guys. We gotta give her the Revive DX. It has to happen, because if I don't, she's gonna die again.
Yeah, she will.
She'll probably die still with the DX.
They're gonna crit.
Please don't crit. Okay, you need to survive one more, Xion, and then you're good. There we go. Chaos,
That is
heal her.
so funny.
What healing spells do you have?
Healing too?
Nah, but this one is a low recovery. He's not a good healer. Here!
Yeah.
Please kill. I know that she can kill these with one hit if she gets a good one.
Get a good one, get a good one, get a good one.
Yes!
Excellent.
Outta
Now
here.
she won't die.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh my god.
Imagine they hit her with 2 crits in a row.
I think even with a crit, she's not gonna die, so I'm just gonna hit some of them with Lunar Seal. Oh my god.
Oh.
Lunar Seal! These guys suck. I hate kobolds now.
No.
Oh, nice block. Okay, use your thing that gives you max recovery. The effects are so cool.
Oh, nice.
they really only attack Xion. They don't care for Chaos at all.
Listen, look at this dude.
She's gotta die. But I think we're good. I don't think we're gonna have problems anymore. don't give me that little laugh. Unless. Lunar Seal. And this one is gonna die right now. So we're still only attacking Xion. At least she's blocking now. Die!
That is so funny.
It's even the bonus round. Where if she kills right now, we're gonna get extra XP for it. There we go, 420. Ooh, plays it.
Ooh, funny weed number.
Funny weed number.
Thought one of Miyuki's inventions would come
Oh my god, I can't believe this one fight was so hard for no reason. Okay, let's get people healed up again.
They're preparing you for the real world, Booby.
Yeah,
Where they
so
go
we,
only after Shion.
yeah, why is Cosmos thinking about the noses? Why are they here?
For fun.
You know how it is.
You know how it is.
Sometimes you need
Add
to.
another one.
Let me first just do this. There we
You
go.
think about the fact that his arms kind of look like little maggots.
It does. It's
Please
gross.
stand down. I don't want
Oh, it
meaningless
is the
bloodshed.
exact same fight again.
Hey!
Oh, maybe it would have been a good idea to immediately destroy one of the kobolds. But now it's too late. We already did what we had to do. Shion is probably gonna die. We have to use the
Yeah.
revive DX.
And then we start all over again.
Why
Crit.
must you do this?
Oh,
No crit.
a lot of damage.
Oh, no, she's dead.
No, she could live if they don't crit.
Nah, she's dead.
See?
No, she's dead.
Oh
but
wait,
there's
no, they
another
attack
one.
again. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see the next one. Oh, they attack again.
They're very fast. They're
That
little,
is so
very
crazy.
bad critters. This is the last revive DX that we have.
And then they hit you with another one, Booby, and that's the exact same battle again.
Yeah.
God.
Oh no, she can survive. It's only 3 going before her. There you go. Now she can
That
kill
is
one
so
of them.
funny. That is so funny.
Kill.
Murder.
Murder. Oh my god. I hate these guys. Suck.
This is why kobolds are so good.
Look at their little weird little knives.
That's funny.
Get her back up, please.
Okay.
There you go. I think she's fine. I don't think she's gonna die anymore. They
Yeah, she's
really
fine.
only attack Shion. Oh, that's a crit. Oh my god.
Listen, another one.
And another one. Ready? Oh, we have enough AP. I just realized we could have maybe killed this man. Oh, now it's too late. Anyways, you should probably heal yourself. Ether circuit. I did not remember how annoying these guys are. Okay, how much health do you have? 62? So this is 32. Okay, we do have to use our second attack.
Lunar seal.
Kill!
I hope this works.
Stop missing. I don't think the second attack ever misses. At least I don't think we ever seen it missing.
And then watch it whip. That'll be so funny.
Nah. She's nuts. She's crazy. Oh my god, Bluebird. Hey, Rachel, how you doing today? And Luby.
Hello, Horacio.
I hope we're having a good day today.
Lunar seal.
I have a very slight headache, but I'm mostly okay. I think the reason why I have a headache today is because...
We still have a mo-
Come on, everyone, still have a long... Oh, thank you for the water. It is not a water problem. Hmm.
Oh, I should drink water, huh? I almost just took a swig.
Yeah.
Instead. That is not proper hydration.
I think the reason why I have a slight headache is because I was using my glasses with a smudge on it, and I was reading things.
No!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yep.
That sucks.
Yeah, and it's one of those headaches that it is only like on one eye, so I know it is exactly from that because I was straining one of my eyes and not the other one.
That sucks.
It's okay.
You gotta fix your eyes.
No, I'm using contacts right now. Well, if you look at the it's funny because now I actually have glasses on the screen. But usually when I'm streaming, I put the contacts on. So it doesn't mess up with the tracking. Do you wear
I can
contacts,
never.
Lou? Oh.
No, that's scary.
just plopping around, just go and then you're
No,
done.
that's scary. That's scary.
At first, I was scared as well. Oh, that's a kobold. Get out of here. Wait. They're hiding a Nighton though. So they're confined to that area.
That is so funny. Just stick it in your eyes. No, that's scary.
I want that item, but I do not wish to fight these guys again. Can you look the other way, please? Open! No! Can't believe this. Oh, at least it's the last guys now.
No, it's the same kind of guys. It's just not the big one.
Yeah, which means it literally means less guys, Lou.
But no, it's not. You know what I mean. I meant in terms of cobalt numbers.
Yeah, the kobold number is still the same, but there's still one less guy for us to hit.
So what's so scary about it? It's just plastic in there. Because I keep seeing like the people who forget and then it gets stuck in their eye and then they gotta go to the hospital.
No,
or
that's
they
because
forget to
those
take it
people are
out.
dumb. But I'll say
No, they forget to take it out.
I'm a very forgetful person. I can feel the contacts in my eyes always. I never got like it's not a bad feeling, but I do know that it's there. It is very hard for me to forget that they're there. I don't know
if something gets stuck in behind it, they gotta take it out, then they gotta clean it, then they gotta clean my eye.
It is not hard.
It's awful.
It is very easy.
Okay, Goofy, but I'm also the type of person who has my glasses and will forget to take them off when I go to bed. So, and that's glasses, so like, I can never.
I will say that a funny thing that happened more than once is that I'm going to take a shower and, you know, take the shirt off and everything. Take my glasses off first. Take the clothes off. And then I put the glasses back. And then I go take the shower.
That too.
I don't know how the brain works.
I've learned now that if I do that, I take my glasses off in my room, I take all my clothes with me, and then when I get in the shower, I don't have to worry about it.
You know what?
Because now my glasses are not in the bathroom.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know if how many people in chat wear glasses. Because if you wear glasses for a long time, and I've been using glasses since I was a kid, it gets ingrained in your brain that if you don't have it in your eyes, they have to go in your eyes. Even though,
or even if you don't have them too, and you try to adjust your glasses that aren't this.
Yeah, and then you touch your face. It's like, oh, yeah, because my prescription is not very big. It's very small baby glass. I can still see pretty much okay without my glasses. I just have trouble seeing far away. So technically, I could stream without glasses, but it's hard to read stuff. But I can still see. I can function as a person without my glasses.
Oh wow.
Lou, you are smart. You're a smart person.
Okay. I can't believe you would. Oh, who's that
person? You can voice this person.
Really? How long is he going to make me wait? We said 4 o'clock in front of the park.
Still you.
Hey. Oh well, we haven't been on a date in a while, so I'm really looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward. Quack! Quack!
It's a fake person. It's a gnosis.
I like how that Xenosaga looks. Oh.
I already pressed the button. I guess they absorb ether, whatever the thing is called.
Oh.
I guess we use physical attacks. What?
Hypnosis. Uh-oh.
What can I use against this person?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, don't get confused. No.
I'm confused. Which is accurate.
I don't remember how to deal with these guys.
The Gnosis are boosting.
They are boosting. I know that I can use... Narrow Sting is the only one that I can use. I only have one of those. I guess I'll do it. Here. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought it didn't work. We're gonna make him confused again. I just healed that. No.
That's so funny. It's a resentment.
Yeah, I do not remember how to deal with these guys.
What?
Wait, actually,
Angel powers.
do you have a thing that clears stuff? No, you don't. You know who has that? The person that is confused right now.
Here.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they do not deal a lot of damage, but also we are dying.
Bum.
Oh, I should probably analyze them. I'll do it after I heal.
Ether circuit.
Ether circuit.
Who
Oh.
thought one of Miyuki's
Oh.
inventions would come in
Oh.
handy?
Okay.
Well, hopefully we didn't lose a lot of things. I'll read about it later. Because I will have to go through this area on my own time anyways.
They're gone.
Yeah, they escaped. Gone forever.
Gone forever. Gone, not
So
forgotten.
there's two entrances to the sewers, and I don't remember which one is the path and which one is optional.
This one.
I'll press the button. Oh, so that unlocked the shortcut over there. On the other side.
No, just for this side.
Oh, hey, friend.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, whoa.
We'll go back down there.
Scary. Scary.
I just wanted to go over here. It's an
Oh.
Oiten. It's a guard cleaner. I think that's robots parts? Yeah, clear status anomalies when guarding. Yeah, this is for the big robots. We don't care about this. I mean, I don't like using the robots. I guess we could be using them at any point. I just haven't been using them.
I guess there's no choice but to fight.
It's the troll. Are you ready to get trolled, everybody?
Ready?
Ready?
That's great timing.
Oh, the lunar seal deals so much damage now.
No.
Yeah, we are destroying this man. Oh, hey son, how are you doing today?
Hello, son.
As you can see, we're playing Xenosaga once again, and Lou is right here.
I am right here.
Some good data.
You made it seem like I wasn't gonna be here.
Lou is never here on Fridays. Oh yeah. So next month, October, I'm going to be toning down on the amount of streams, but they're gonna for November is gonna go back to the usual. So I'm not gonna be streaming as much. We probably still gonna keep the Xenosagas on Friday though. I don't think that's gonna change.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I actually did I finish the schedule thing? Oh, I did. There you go. This is the October schedule. It's probably a bunch of Resident Evil 3 PS1. No set day for anything. Ghost of Ateo. It's a red game. It's a mouse. Last stream this month. Sorry, back to normal next month. That's gonna be the schedule for the whole month.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. I'll be posting that on Twitter, but that's the graphic for it. Speaking of next month, what's gonna be next month for
What
you,
is next
Rachel?
month?
I'm doing okay. I just have a very slight headache. Did I? Oh, there's nothing here.
Gotta slurp the brain just.
On the 1st? Oh yeah, that's right. When was your funny stream, Lou? Oh, thank you for saving the game.
Thank you for saving the game. Actually, I got confirmation. I'm gonna be doing it tomorrow. So tomorrow, Saturday? Saturday.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have confirmation on when they were gonna come over. And they didn't know. So I was harassing them a lot. I'm like, why are you coming over? So I can stream the day you're not here.
I've come this far, I can't lose now.
I'm streaming tomorrow.
Good,
1
because
o'clock.
Sunday is my drinking stream. You couldn't be streaming on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Illegal.
Because when would you be streaming? On Sunday.
The same time as always.
Yeah,
Oh
then
my.
I would be done.
Oh,
By
you're
the
gonna
time
be
you
streaming in
stream.
the morning.
I'm streaming at 1 p.m.,
Illegal.
which is 6 p.m. UTC. That's 2 hours before your normal.
That's fair.
It would have worked out. It's fine.
So don't watch Lou, just watch me.
Yeah, just watch me. Don't come to my stream.
You can watch Lou when he's here.
Yeah, you can actually. You can watch me and Luby's channel more than my own, apparently.
Oh my god, you
That's-
guys do a lot of damage. I don't like you.
Oh wow. You can't say that.
They boosted, but they're gonna die. There's no way they survive this.
Oh, but speaking of,
Oh? Speaking of?
next month. Moss's birthday is next month, isn't it?
Bird Moss.
Unleash some of thy power.
Unleash some of thy powers. Bird Moss, Bird Moss.
Bird Moss, Farius,
Failures?
Auntie, Sketty,
Oh yeah, I do know that Sketty's
Why?
birthday next month.
October birthday.
We're probably gonna be on, I don't know about Lou, but I'm gonna be over on Sketty's channel when it's her birthday. For some funny things.
Lunar seal.
I don't remember when it's gonna be. Well, I know when her birthday is. I just don't know when the stream's gonna be. Ow! Stop that! Hurts!
Legit?
Legit?
It's
Yes.
legit.
Real.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be next month. Oh yeah, and my usual strings for Suikoden, Wild Arms, not gonna be on October. Yeah, they're gonna be all spooky and spooky adjacent games.
Lunar seal.
And by that I mean all Resident Evil 3.
No way.
Yeah, and Ghost of a Tale, which is a mouse game.
Come on, everyone. We still have a long
Which
way
is rat adjacent. And the reason why I'm playing on October is because it has ghost in the name, so it is clearly spooky.
Clearly.
Clearly. You cannot say it's not. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
before
What?
we continue, need
I was
to...
like, where is that guy?
Bang.
That's not healing.
Well, it will turn into healing.
Oh, okay.
See, just have a little bit of patience, Lou.
I never have patience.
Nuh-uh? What do you mean by nuh-uh? Has ghost in the
Nuh-uh.
name. Of course it's a
This is
spooky
no
game.
ordinary force. Everyone, be careful.
Everyone, be careful.
Will do.
You're gonna boost because you always do after you get attacked. I don't like these guys. The gremlins, they're actually called gremlins. I don't know if they survived this. Yeah, they didn't. Good. Have the rain attack that is very annoying.
Armadillo.
This looks like an armadillo or the gremlin?
The gremlin.
Yeah, I can see the gremlin looks like a little armadillo. These guys just like, I don't know, they have like funny little swords. I don't like them.
They're like the Shropsters.
Oh, I guess you're right. They're a little bit like a Shropster, but without legs.
Yeah. No jumping.
Yeah, it's fine. They can fly. They're little weird ghosts. Bop, bop, bop. Take a sip of my Wawa.
Wow.
Ready? I missed the Ziggy. Let's go!
Me too.
When we're gonna get Ziggy back. Well,
They
probably,
want Ziggy.
I don't know if we're gonna get Cosmos or Ziggy first. Because if we get Cosmos, sorry, Ziggy's not getting to the party. It's gonna be
Unfortunate.
It's gonna be the usual trio of Shion, Chaos, and Cosmos. That's the power.
Unfortunate, but real.
Yeah, the power trio right there.
This is 2 girlfriends and your best bud.
Exactly. 2 girlfriends and your gay best friend.
It's just a little quirky.
That guy's back. Wait, I will look it up how to deal with this man. Oh wait, I still had a German video
It
open
said,
on the
oh, you
side.
can't. Oh,
I forgot you to pick that off.
Ooh. I can't believe it. Just a German 4 video.
Xenosaga, episode 1. What is the name again? Doll something?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I'm
Larva
not gonna lie to
Doll.
you. I have no idea.
Oh, there's a whole... Oh, there it is. Game facts. I love game facts.
Game facts.
Honest, have you ever had a Gnosis chicken out and escape from a battle right before you about to attack it? It happened to me at least twice so far. Kukai Foundation, oh, that was the spoilers.
Uh-oh.
The guy could have just typed, oh, what are these guys? The larva dolls. But they have a whole spoiler in the title. Not in the title, in the thing.
Ooh. Ooh, you're spoiling the game.
Okay, don't say what happened, just give me the answer how to beat it. Oh my god. This is the problem with old forums. This one that I'm reading right now was in 2003. That's when they made this thread. So, how do I beat the larva doll? Every single time I attack, it heals it. How do you beat it? And the first reply is, I haven't made it to this boss yet, but I don't know. So,
Don't respond.
Why did you reply then?
Don't respond if you don't know.
Oh, I should have tried that first. Use healing items and spells on it. I guess that makes sense.
Get out of my way, or else
Oh, there's Shu now. So if I use Medic Arrest, that is a full HP recovery, does it kill it immediately?
One way to find out.
I hope so. Oh, it did. Bye.
Oh wow. Bye.
Oh, don't confuse me. No. I should
It's
have
okay,
attacked.
we have chaos.
Yeah, and Chaos also has healing. Oh, I can use this on enemies. I can use an item.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna be purifying to take away the confusion.
Oh, you know what? That is very smart.
Not the item,
The purifying
yeah.
storm.
Unleash some of thy power.
Unleash some of thy powers.
Woohoo!
Yay! Oh.
Not again.
It's the exact same thing. Okay,
Not again.
We're doing it again.
Unleash some of thy power.
Thank you,
Like,
Chaos.
power.
Here we go. I don't think I need to use the Medica rest. I can probably just use the Medica normal because it only has 50 HP.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting
Okay, ooh, oh, this fight is so easy. I don't know why we had problems before.
Okay, let's go on.
Oh my god, that's so much TP. Maybe
So we weren't expecting you to actually beat it. What the heck?
maybe this will be the part that I'm gonna be farming these then. Unless those guys don't respawn. I'm not gonna farm right now. I mean when I do the rerun by myself. How do I get down there? I don't think I can. At least not right now. Yeah, because I came from over that side and I don't think there was a way to go down. Was there? No, I think we go down through that way over here, through this ladder, which we don't have access to yet. So we keep going.
Yeah.
Even though there's, I want that item, but we can't get. Maybe one day, maybe when we're older.
Maybe.
Which is gonna be real because there's no way that we're. Oh, we immediately changed back to this thing. That took me by surprise because I did not remember this being a thing. Ziggy's gonna be the leader of this thing. Ziggy. Oh, it's a big robot.
I will show you what
Oh god damn it! My formation is all off.
Why did they do that? Why did they think that?
The game sucks. It is what it is. Where did I put the good attack again? Was it square? Yes, it's square.
Yeah.
Eat this!
Eat this! Very good.
I shoot the kid. I shoot the kid.
They missed.
And as we know, the first thing we do is bodyguard. Because he makes him so strong.
Look at him.
Protect your kid. I love that the buff is just her face. It's so funny. And I need you to put that robot to sleep.
Say goodnight.
Wait, what was the name of the robot? Gregzord? I saw for like a second.
I did not see.
I do not see.
It's
Gertzog UT. That's a good name for a robot. Like Undertale.
Let's go.
It does sound like something out of Undertale.
No, I meant because UT is the short
Oh, I understand the joke now.
That guy's name is Earl Wanger. That's also funny.
How does he fit so many bullets on those little pistols?
He's a robot.
Everybody's a robot, apparently.
It just works like that. That's so cute.
Yeah, I do think it's funny that Junior is all the way on the other side of the...
Oh!
It's fine. It's just a little grenade. A little grenade never hurt anybody.
I don't know. Remember the first time they were doing that? It kind of hurt a lot.
No, that was different. That was the poison version. Okay, now we can
still
start...
a grenade.
Now we can start hitting the big robot.
Just in time they woke up.
Let's go.
Oh man, I started thinking about the time that they but you would put the other mecha to sleep in the very first battle for Momo.
Oh yeah!
And they would get the other guy to shoot him. Wake up!
You wake up! Oh, that was so funny. That was a good fight. Teaching how the sleep mechanic works. I love the little jig that Ziggy has.
He just be grooving.
Yeah, he's schmoovin'.
Mm-hmm.
So they put all the physical characters on this side and the non-physical characters on the other side. I feel like I don't wonder if they did this on purpose.
Because, yeah, no mix and match.
Yeah, because this guy doesn't take a lot of physical damage. Because he's a robot. Let's go! I love Ziggy.
Yeah.
Junior is okay. I'll say that he's probably Sayonara, baby. Either Hin or Momo are my least favorite characters in the party, but Momo gets upgraded because of Ziggy.
By default. Change your formation. Change your formation.
It's too late.
Do not hesitate.
Don't say.
Yeah, do
don't
not
say
hesitate. Okay, we're gonna start by moving her to her place. I forgot what Aether things Junior has. I guess I should check that, huh? And then you are going to do bodyguard. That's how we start every battle. Because the buff is very good. And I guess when we get to Momo's turn, we put one of the robots to sleep. That's all she's good for.
It's like she heals too.
She does heal. She is a pretty good healer. There you go. Good night, Mr. the Robot.
Not the robot.
Let's go.
Yeah, Mr. the Robot.
Hit rapper and artist, the robot.
I wonder if there is like a SoundCloud rapper that is just called Mr. the Robot. That would be such a good name.
That would be kind of cracked.
Oh, you do not deal a lot of damage, huh? I want to see. So, I want to see how much damage this is gonna deal.
Mystic powers.
Because she's probably gonna kill it because it only has a little bit of HP left.
123.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not that bad. Wake up! Wake up!
Oh, wait, that's sleepyhead.
Yeah, we just keep doing what we're doing. It's been working. Let's go! Oh, I really like this attack from Ziggy. It's so funny looking at his leg going. I guess you can
Very
hit them with the Miracle Star.
Mystic powers.
It's better than just not doing anything with her turn.
Yeah.
132 is a good number. It's around the same that Junior deals. Doria! I wonder if they just gave him like the lines to read in the Japanese version, because Doria is not a thing that people here say when maybe Junior would, because maybe he saw it in a movie and thought that Doria was a cool thing to yell while you're shooting people. God damn it, I need to change the formation. I remember right when I saw it. There you
Nice.
go. I remember,
Excellent.
I remember.
Good.
There you go, you stay
Nice.
there. We're gonna leave Junior all the way to the other side.
Yeah.
We do have a few EPs. Not enough for an upgrade though. Everything's already set. Oh, we're gonna use EP. What do you have? 300?
True.
Focus Eater defense, Focus Eater attack. Why would he need Aether attack? Does he have any? Recharge. I guess this is kinda like an Aether thing. Wait. No. Oh no, no, don't transfer. Evolve, recharge. There you go. Oh, we almost have enough to upgrade. It's missing 5.
It's a gotcha, Googie.
Oh, we only have 75? I guess we don't use Junior, so...
That's fair.
Wait, is that dandyism?
Dandyism.
Oh, look what it does. Self, one time only. Revive when female character is behind it.
Boo.
Okay. Okay, mister.
I can't look lame in front of the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh, I forgot to give her EP back. Oh well. That's enough for 1 EP
Eep.
and 1 heal.
It's just
EP time. Oh yeah. I like the bubbles attack. I like that it just spawns a bunch of little bubbles. Also, these guys are funny when they're about to shoot someone. It just zooms in on their face, and they're like, "Oh, I used the wrong attack." Boo. Oh, that's a granada.
Ugh.
It's fine. Give me a data back. Yes. Stop with the grenades.
Cause it can't stop, won't stop.
There we go. Now we're gaming. Okay, Momo. You start healing people. You know what? Heal yourself. I don't want them throwing grenades at your face anymore.
Would. I wouldn't either.
Good as new. Okay, I almost pressed triangle again.
Let's go!
Let's go! Oh, I should have done 3. I didn't realize that he had extra EP. Oh well. We can use it on the next one. Goodbye. And we're gonna heal Junior.
Mystic powers.
Because Ziggy has so much HP, he doesn't need healing. Yeah, you continue doing what you're doing. Oh yeah. With that funny little bubble attack. This one is so funny. I keep seeing the amount of casings that falls out of his gun when he shoots. It's way more casings than gunshots. Okay, we do 2 high kicks and a cyber kick.
Yeah. Let's go!
Let's go! There we go. I just wish he took more damage. Sadly, we can't have what we want always. Kill. I wish they had extra lines for when the characters are using magic. It's funny, but it gets a little bit too much.
Yeah, we don't even have our friend Ulf here to lighten things up.
Mm-hmm.
too easy.
I don't like how close that zoom in on his face was. Wait, did we get enough AP for Ziggy's upgrade? I don't remember anymore.
I don't know, you're in charge. You're in charge of that.
Oh, you're also here. You can help. And yes, we did.
You're in charge of Ziggy's power.
Charge X. HP and AP recovery ×2. Sure.
That's pretty banger.
I don't think it is. Because it's not a passive, which means I have to go back and put it because I forgot.
Ooh.
If it was a passive, then it would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Probably be broken. Sadly, this game sucks. Nah, this game is good. Subway! We're gonna eat some sandwiches.
We are?
Yeah. Are we
What's
going
now
back
with
to
the-
the other thing? No.
What, are you buying the sandwiches?
I am not buying sandwiches.
No!
It was a lie for comedic effect.
No!
Maybe next time. Save point.
Hooray!
Hooray! Let's use a biosphere.
You gotta leave.
Brrrr. It's been a while since we saved, actually.
Kind of.
Oh, actually. Let's also take a break. I wanna take
Okay.
a pee-pee poo-poo break.
Okie dokie.
So let's go to the break screen.
We'll be back.
In like 5 or so minutes. Also, let me open Chrome again because I need to put music.
Music.
Music makes me lose control. Music makes me lose control. Let's go.
Let's go.
Anyways, you can have this one. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're back.
We're back.
I have Chucky milk now.
Oh, nice. I have chocolate.
It's just straight up chocolate?
There's one chocolate.
Wow, what kind of chocolate?
Lindor chocolate.
Yeah, but
Lindor.
is it dark
Milk? I think
chocolate?
it's milk. I think this one is milk. I'm saving the dark chocolate.
I could not understand a word what you said.
Yes, I said this one is milk.
Uh-huh.
I'm saving the dark chocolate one.
Okay, that's fair. Oh wait, we can destroy the seating in the train station just like what people are doing in America right now?
What?
So homeless people can have a place to sleep?
Oh man.
Xenosaga was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Guess I'm gonna get some exercise after all.
Get some exercise after all. Sheep bean.
Mystic power.
Keeping.
I wonder what Dr. Mizrahi was thinking when he made Momo. Was he a fan of like magical girls or something?
Gotta be.
Yeah, because her moveset is like she is a magical girl. But she's a robot. She is
She is a prototype.
Yeah. But she's built to have like magic but it's actually just technology.
Technology.
I'm assuming you're referencing the video that the guy goes, I don't know why people are so afraid of technology, and then goes to a random person in the street and yells, technology! And the person's like, oh!
Yeah. Exactly, that is exactly correct.
It's a pretty good taste. So I'm not saying that its taste is bad, I'm just confused.
Let's go.
Like, because if you've been paying attention to the story, Dr. Mizrahi is not a very sane person.
He's a villain. We hate him.
Yes, basically he brought he started the problem of the gnosis and all that. But also apparently likes magical girls.
That's where it all starts, you know?
You love that video? Me too.
Me too. Me 3, I guess.
Me 4.
Yeah.
I keep looking. I want to count the amount of casings that go out of the gun and the amount of shots fired, because I'm almost sure that more casings fly than actually shots been fired.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's so funny. Oh my god. I forgot. Sometimes I forget that Junior is like very not strong. Because usually, for some reason, the enemies tend to attack Ziggy more, even though he is stronger. Me 5th. I hope this kills, because it is. I didn't pay attention to the enemy health. Oh, he did kill good in the bonus round. It's too easy. Even though you got like punched in the face for like 200 of your health. Very scary.
That's why it was easy.
It's easy because I get punched in the face. Incredible. Not tech attacks. Aether. Momo. Something that also I haven't been doing is transferring item effects into the friends. That's why I really need to take some time to do my off-stream grinding, which I haven't been doing yet. Because if I have been, these battles would have been way easier. There's a lot of the assistance in the game that you can completely ignore, like I'm doing it right now, but it does make the journey a little bit harder.
I can't believe you will do this.
I do it because I'm lazy. I
Fair.
have stuff to do, Lou. Like
That's-
making my character for D&D very important.
Yeah, that is very important.
It is. Oh yeah. Unrelated, but I was thinking. I forgot to do the what is it called? The redeem that I throw you, that people in chat can throw you into the screen. I'll probably do that eventually. Yeah.
Sloppy.
Sloppy, yeah. Why was that sloppy in slow motion? So the audio came first. Oh, also you have to tell a joke, Lou?
I have to tell a joke?
Yes.
Okay.
The,
I didn't close the page.
The audio came first, and then the griffin just slowly flew around the screen instead of the usual fast one.
I did see that.
Let's go! Maybe the game is taking too much of my... it shouldn't. So you guys in chat can't see this. Lou can. But the game is currently only taking like 4% of my GPU. So it shouldn't be chugging. But I also don't know technology. It's
I was
hard.
looking for a joke and I found the did you know fact instead.
Would you accept the did you know fact instead, Horatio?
I don't know, I'll give that one for free.
Okay,
Did you know a shrimp's heart is located in its head?
Oof.
Why do we need that? Why do we need that information?
Oh, it's just a fun
This
fact,
joke.
Lou.
It's in this joke book though.
They needed something to put in the book.
Ah,
The jokes weren't enough.
just say, why are horses always so negative?
Wait, can you repeat
Why are
that?
horses so negative?
I'm gonna mute the game, and now you're gonna say that
Why
again.
are horses so negative?
Why are horses so negative?
They say negative to everything.
I assumed it would be something like, oh, they have long faces or something.
No.
I'm going to unmute the game. Incredible. Now that's the kind of content you only get here every Friday.
They're real.
Bye, robot. That was too easy. We're finishing all our battles with Junior for some reason. Yeah, we need to do some healing here. Where's my Aether packs? Bow, 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 bow. I do like the blips and blops in this game. I will say
That's very good.
something that every game should focus on, making the sounds of your menus good sounds. Because the people are going to be on those menus a lot if it's a JRPG.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't have good blips and blops, it's a bad game. Yeah, because I don't know, that's the... Like this, just doing this, if there's no noise, it's so weird to navigate a menu that doesn't do any noise. Oh, in a game. The hiccups. In a game is weird.
I imagine in real life you flipping through a menu.
Well, you can do that with your phone. You can actually add a noise to every single press if you wish, but that's crazy person behavior. Wait, where do we go? Yeah, because we can't go over here. Down here, there's this little staircase, this little ladder, but we can't touch it. We can't go over here. We can't go over this ramp. And when we go over to this side, it doesn't do anything. Even though the camera kind of spins over on this side, we can't actually go there. Maybe there's another way we can go. No, oh, there is actually another way up here. You know what? Let's save the game again just in case we die.
Mm-hmm.
Since I guess... I'm assuming we are technically underleveled. Not because of our levels, but because of my lack of desire to actually distribute the stats.
Grind.
No, not grind.
And do that.
Yeah, because there is some things you can do Like, I haven't been using the skill points at all. Or transferring, like, items. Oh, there was a kobold hiding in the thing!
This is gonna be
No! Wait, this should be easier this time around. Because these guys dodge Aether attacks, I think. Is it? I don't remember. Oh, mobile dealt no damage, so maybe not. Or maybe it is gonna be harder than with the other group. Well, that one is dead at least. Also, I guess we have 2 party members that are way faster than them, so... we should be fine. Because I think, yeah, Shion was the only one that could one-shot them. I think both Junior and Ziggy can one-shot the kobolds. Oh no, they couldn't! Can't believe the game did this to me. Oh, Junior is the one being attacked this time. Wait,
That's okay.
Chose Miracle Star, right? Yeah. Oh, I forgot you used the thing to Ziggy. Oh, it's fine. Maybe if he did have the buff, he would have one-shot them. Bye. And I guess just have one extra person really helps.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
I actually said that let's go too fast. I almost choked on the because I was mid-drink. I was like, no, but I have to say the let's go. It has to happen. There we go. Yeah, the kobolds with one extra person, way easier.
Let's do it!
Too easy.
I...
Oh yeah, speaking of kobolds, this Sunday that is gonna be the Drinky Doodle wrap-up. We're gonna be talking a lot about kobolds. So I'm excited. I don't know if you know, Lou, but kobolds are one of my favorite creatures.
No, I didn't know. I had no clue. You know what? I would have never guessed.
Yeah, the month that I drew only kobolds. Well, for the most part, it was pretty fun. Maybe I was thinking because usually when I don't have a team in mind when I'm drawing for the month, I end up only drawing myself. So maybe this month, October, I was toying with the idea, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I was thinking of drawing other VTubers, but as a Halloween creature. But I think that would be too hard. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, whatever you choose. Hopefully it'll work out.
I was also thinking because Ratober is also a thing, so maybe just follow that as well.
What?
Yeah. When October appears, there is a sheet for Ratober that people draw rats doing different things. And it's already out. I was reading it and I was like, oh, these are fun.
Dang it.
Do you want the sheet?
It's too late. I've already committed and made a promise to do a different kind of Inktober with someone else.
I can't believe
A
this.
Spooktober. Because they said they really wanted to give drawing a shot. So they said they wanted me to draw an Inktober challenge with them.
Betrayed me like this. What is the Inktober challenge you're gonna do?
Someone made a cute/scary Spooktober.
Ooh.
So it switches out every day. From something cute to something scary.
That's fun. Yeah, so maybe it's gonna be the Ratober. Maybe it's gonna be the VTubers as spooky stuff. It really depends on how I'm feeling. Come back in the 1st of October and we'll see. Actually, 1st of October, it's probably I'm gonna be drawing me and Sketty drinking because that's what we're gonna be doing that day. I wanna do it before the stream because I'm assuming that right after I'm gonna go take a nap.
Yeah, you're gonna be wasted and you're gonna go sleep.
Yeah, because I think I told you this before, but usually when I drink, I don't get rowdy or anything, I get sleepy.
Yeah.
We love naps. I actually don't like napping, but if I'm drinking, I can't help it. I'm too tired to do anything else. Oh, you blocked it. That's not allowed. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the bodyguard move. That's why he's dealing less damage.
Let's go!
Let's go! Oh, Ziggy's so cool, guys.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, I just noticed something. There we go. Okay, it didn't break anything.
Uh-oh.
No, there was a something that for the string it doesn't make any difference. Or for you it also doesn't make any difference. But for me it was annoying me.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. We need to make a mod for this game that changes all the battle codes for stuff that we say. Instead of being...
We've wasted the entire game.
Every time Momo casts a spell, it just go meow meow instead of what she actually says. Every time Ziggy does anything, it's just him going, let's go!
Yeah, oh, that's okay. We love that.
I know that I'm using a boost to oh, actually he died. Okay, good.
We won!
We never seen her victory poses because she never kills anybody.
Well, we won.
But yeah, not a fan of naps, but I have to do it when on those days. Oh, is this the way I'm supposed to go? I hope
guess
not.
so. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if it is, I'm gonna be missing out on stuff back there.
I will show you what a true battle is
Oh my god, it's the same setup, but the guy's on the back now. That sucks.
So you gotta take out the little guys first.
Yeah.
Prelude to battle.
Prelude to battle. Is that a kill? It is not. And they're gonna get healed. Let me check.
I forgot enemies could do that too. I don't know why or how I forgot.
They can
I did.
boost?
No, that they can have them be in the back instead.
Yeah. Let's heal Ziggy.
You know what? I'm not gonna finish this first capo today.
What did you say?
I'm not finishing this first capo today.
Oh, I forgot that they glue on Junior, not Ziggy. Oh, the crit.
There we go.
Nah, it's okay.
There he goes again.
He survived. Use your bodyguard.
Ready?
Ready? Let's go! Oh, I wish that he said let's go to every single attack. Actually, I don't think this is gonna be enough to keep him alive. Maybe he's gonna have to use an item or something. Oh yeah, that is not enough.
Bonk.
Junior. Oh yeah, I forgot that he has these. The dandyism. Sorry, but there's no woman behind you, mister.
No woman.
No maidens.
No man.
Force Venture? Oh, it hit Momo. Huh.
Hmm.
Interesting. Okay, let's actually start dealing damage now. Please don't boost. No boost.
Every time I hear the little star sound, like when it hits the cobalt, I think it's a car honking at the distance.
Let's go!
What?
And I'm like, oh,
It doesn't even sound like a car.
it does to me. That's why I'm like,
Does car sounds like ooh for you?
No, it's a sound that it does.
God damn it, you're healing again. They're healing more than we are dealing damage.
Here we go again.
Oh, kinda. Hey, kill. No, stop dodging. These guys are so annoying. I hate these kobolds. I usually love kobolds, but these ones suck. You know what? Instead of using that, just use an item. The item heals way more than you do.
Unfortunate, but true.
Oh, good dodge, good dodge.
Nice.
Oh, good block. Huh? One of them just didn't take their turn. Huh. Stop dodging.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
This will kill. He only has 95 HP. Yeah, there you go. He's dead.
1 down, 4 to go.
I am so upset.
Mystic power.
Oh, we do need a miracle against these guys. Hate them. You know what? I have an idea.
Okay.
We're getting to the robot. There you go, because now they have to attack Ziggy.
Yeah, that's so funny. That is so funny. They said, the weak one is the robot.
Yeah, they're like, oh god damn it, I have to change strategies.
They said, and they can't attack Momo. They gotta attack Ziggy.
This one should be dead. There you go. It takes so long for them to notice that they're dead.
I said, no way, you can't touch me. Ah! Yeah.
And Ziggy takes way less damage because he has his bodyguard move.
Excellent.
Robot time. Did I hit her? I meant to hit Ziggy. I can't see which person is hitting with the arrow. I really need to see the name in the corner instead. Oh, they're healing again. Mom! They're healing.
Mom.
Come on. That's okay.
That's okay.
There you go. He's dead. Oh, thank you for the water. If the
water
first,
time?
Yeah, water time. If the first hit, if the first punch hits, it's a kill. Oh,
Delicious water.
very good and delectable.
That's what I'm saying. I have been saying that a lot.
Delectable, yeah. I think I started saying delectable because you're saying delectable.
Excellent. All according to plan.
According to Keikaku.
Keikaku.
You know what Keikaku means? It means plan. It's funny because I think I bought the upgrades for the robots and I don't even use them. And now it's time to hit the big man, finally. No more kobolds. I think we've been in this fight for like 15 minutes. At least that's what it feels like.
We've been here for a while. These fights always take a while.
Because the kobolds suck. It's so bad.
They're great.
They suck. I hate them.
It sounds like a car.
It does not sound like a car to me. Let's go. That is a Lou only opinion. I'm sorry, you are by yourself.
I tend to have a lot of Lou only opinions.
Tell us a Lou only opinion right now.
What's up, Pawn?
Pawn! Hello, Pawn. Hope you're having a good day today.
Oh, go be the... Did you like my bread picture?
Your bread picture? I saw that picture and I was like, this looks disgusting. Yeah, let's look. Why don't we look at the picture together? Now that you brought it up.
I saw the bread when I came home and I was like, okay, and I was gonna leave it alone because it's normal, and then I was like, wait a minute.
That's normal bread?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is normal. Also, did you get your bread in a random cardboard box? I'm asking because you say that this is normal. I don't think this is normal. Look at that. Look at this one specifically. What do you guys think of this bread, everybody? Looks a little bit funky, doesn't it? Also, yeah, random cardboard box for the bread. You still haven't answered the question. Is that normal? Do you usually buy bread in a cardboard box?
I'm crying. Oh, my head is hurting now. No, we don't buy it in the box.
Good.
We put them in the box.
You know what? I'm gonna make this a moment just because I have to use it until October 1st.
Oh my god.
You guys get your moments. The bread moment.
Oh.
It has special seasoning on it. I don't think I like the special seasoning. Also, oh, I shouldn't be looking at Twitter right now.
Uh-oh.
It's because
Spoilers,
I see the notifications and then I like, oh, I'm gonna click it, and it's like, actually, I shouldn't. Even though there is nothing bad there, there's not. It's very rare to have bad stuff on my Twitter, and by bad stuff I don't mean like, I don't know, offensive things. I mean not safe for work stuff. And when it does have it, I usually either mute the person or I turn off the retweets. Because like, I don't want to see this. I hope they don't destroy his robot. Okay, good. Kill! Kill!
Yeah.
There we go. Oh my god, this fight took so long.
Is to only think about
Is to only think about oneself. I do think it's funny that he says that, even though Momo is right there. And it's like, it is pretty obvious that you think about Momo, mister. So is this the way to go, or this is optional? I think this is the way to go. I think we have to go back.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me, Lou?
I did.
You didn't. Should have let me know.
I said, uh-oh.
That doesn't mean anything.
It tells you everything you need to know.
I don't think that's the case. I think you are gaslighting me.
No way. I would never do that to you, my friend Booby.
That sounds suspicious. I forgot to heal people. I forgot to give her Aether as well.
It's okay. It happens sometimes.
I keep saying Aether, but Aether is for Final Fantasy.
Aether current.
What did you say?
I just said Aether current.
Oh. Today's one of those days, you know?
And we're just a little silly
We're
today.
just a little bit silly. I feel like, because I'm feeling low energy today, but you're very high energy today.
What? I'm very normal energy today.
I don't think so. You've been going all over the place today.
Huh? Nuh-uh. I do that normally.
Nah, I think you're extra silly today.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
You are.
I go all over the place normally. Thank you very much.
I am unhinged normally, mister.
No. Oh!
What?
You said that, I just started thinking, I was hanging out with, after Cole's Monster Prom stream.
Oh, the one time that my internet died, yeah?
Yeah, I was drinking in Cole's stream too. And so we were hanging out afterwards. And then I hear Seth talking to me later, and they said, you know, I don't think I've ever heard Lou when they're sober. And I said, what? I said, I'm always sober.
Oh yeah, it's like, wait, so you're always like this?
When Luke told me that too, I was so shook. I was so shook. I'm normally like this, but...
Yeah, I think rare, drunk Lou is rare.
Real. I haven't had drink since last year. Besides, like, last Friday.
Besides 20 minutes ago.
And that too.
But that's
the last time that I had it was last year in October. So I told Cole I was not gonna do it no more.
I remember.
And then last month I was like, damn, I want some.
And some drinky drink.
Yeah, but I said I don't want the nasty stuff. I just want super sweet stuff.
Fair.
And now we're here.
Speaking of that, I was supposed to buy alcohol today, but I forgot.
You forgot?
Yeah, because usually it's not the day that I do my usual grocery run. I usually do that on Wednesdays. But I don't remember what I was doing on Wednesday that I didn't went. Oh, somebody else in the house went to buy groceries earlier. And it's like, oh, you don't need to go. It's like, okay.
Okay.
So I'll probably have to go tomorrow. I was going to go today. Because Saturdays is usually full of people. But now I have to. I have to probably interact with people. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Hate.
Yeah.
Anyways, die.
Let's go.
No, I mean
Let's
the
go.
robot. Let's go! Pow! The fights are taking so long now. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have. I should have grinded. Oh, somebody leveled up. Congratulations. I didn't even see who it was.
Congratulations.
I just heard the doom. Probably somebody very strong. Are we gonna have another kobold here? Oh wait, this is where I came from. We have to go to this side. Oh yeah, because...
Oh.
Yeah, there was this guy here. That's why I didn't went. So Momo is gonna be the one dishing out damage this time. Because she's the
Oh, they
healer.
killed them.
Yep. They die from Heelys. Not the one that you put it in your shoes, but the one that...
Oh, those are wheelies.
What? I thought they were
Those are-
Heelys.
Though you put wheels in your shoes. Those are wheelies.
Actually, real? I heard people calling them Heelys because it's wheels on your heels. Alright, you're gaslighting me again, man? I can't believe this. You guys see this? This is how I'm treated, by the way. Lou puts this facade that he's nice, but then you see his true colors.
But I never said I was nice. What is that?
Hmm? What do you mean,
Oh,
what's that?
I thought I thought you targeted something else, so I was like, huh? What was that? I thought it was just that thing.
This one didn't give us like the incredibly big amount of TPs like the ones with Shion. Huh. Because I could be like, oh, I can't wait to get 80 TP. But no. Wait.
Imagine that was it. Oh, that is it.
No, wait, no.
Oh.
There we go. The camera was hiding it from me.
Ooh.
Red opus. So what is this? Oh yeah, I forgot about his missile launcher. Can't equip the cowboy hat!
Boo.
Boo. Anti-veil support effect. I don't remember what this is. I'm gonna equip to him anyways and see what it happens.
No, his 1 agility.
He doesn't need it. He's so slow that I don't think 1 agility is gonna do anything.
It matters.
He's always the last one to act, even with that.
Yeah.
Very slow man. It's okay, but we like him being chunky.
We love him all the same.
Yeah, I like his chunky boots.
Yeah.
Can we avoid that man now?
Yeah.
Where do we go from here though? Oh, here. Oh yeah, we did came here already, I forgot. But then we turned back.
Oh, Gooby, you're so silly.
Yeah. You know how it is. A little bit of silliness here and there.
Yeah.
It is the spice of life. Silliness.
Go waltz, go waltz, go waltz, go waltz. No. Oh, yeah.
Lou, why would you do this to me?
You knew they were coming.
Oh wait, I can't get into the robot because the robot is dying currently. Oh yeah, so that's the downside about the robot. It doesn't heal like normally. The game froze for a second, so he went to eat this.
Okay, I thought that was just me again.
No.
I'm so glad you covered.
Everybody.
That's hilarious.
Kill.
Congo!
Ah, Congo! Hello, Congo, and hello, Raiders. For those who
Hello,
don't know,
Raiders.
I'm Glooby, I'm a rat, not a mouse. I usually play old stinky JRPGs like this one. And Lou is here as well, providing commentary and being slightly tipsy.
That's a little silly.
It's a little bit silly. But hello,
Yeah.
Congo, hello, Shady, hello, Dirkus of Dirkus, that's a great name. And Mr. Frick 12. I hope you guys had a good time. You're playing Dead State? I hope it was a bunch of fun. And hello, X-Rock. We are currently, I want to say halfway through Xenosaga? Lou's, okay, Lou, since this is your first time seeing the game, give us a summary of the story so far.
Okay. Yeah, this is my first experience with this game. From what I have gathered, we are in the future with lots of androids and robots and cyborgs. An alien race that can turn invisible and be immune to attacks. We got the government, space government, that has a secret bad people who are trying to get this little girl robot and blue-haired Cosmos robot. And they're really important for some reason that I don't remember or don't recall. But the blue one killed.
So, Momo is
the creator.
important because she has the research of a very madman doctor that everybody wants to know. That's Dr. Mizrahi, her creator. So all the knowledge of his research is in her brain. That's why they want her.
Okay, that makes more sense again. So she has the big brain. And we're just trying to live and research and create, even though we're also part of the military. But now they're like, we want the robot now, and then they try to kill us. And also, we have the Zohar and stuff. I don't even know what that is, but that's also a part of this game. I don't know. I don't know. It's just like a giant yellow key thing. I don't know.
That's very fun. You know what? You got the story to a T. It was alright. You had to stop for playing more. Yeah, I heard that state is really cool. So there's this weird cross. There's a robot old man. Exactly. A dude that says Matesh. Oh, we haven't got to that part yet. I don't think Lou's seen that character that much. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there? Okay. See the blonde guy? He's a robotic old man. Kind of a new age.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
We just got to what is it called? The Chumilsha. That's where we are in the story right now. No,
we're in the memory palace.
Yeah, the simulated Milsha inside Cosmos.
Yeah.
You remember this game? It's pretty convoluted, but it's still sci-fi anime logic. Yeah. So the thing with this game is that it's a trilogy right from the get-go. Like that, it is a planned trilogy. So there's a lot of stuff that doesn't really make sense in the first game, but you have to play all 3 games to understand. This is my 3rd time going through this game, but I never played. I played the 2nd game a little bit, and I stopped because I did not enjoy the 2nd game that much. But since I started streaming then, I'm going to power through the 2nd game with Lou. That's mostly why Lou is here. Lou is my emotional support friend. But I really like the first one, and I heard that 3 is very good, but I never played it. You're killing Cosmos' OCs, basically, I guess. But she has a bunch of noses inside of her. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense. Now, it does, but they're going to get into it later, if I remember correctly. If they don't, well, I don't know then. A red clinging to another red, exactly. Yeah, and Lou is dressed as Cosmos, as Chaos, because Chaos is pretty cool. We love Chaos here.
Yeah. We act the same. Makes sense.
Also, the build that we currently have is very non-optimized because I was supposed to do it off stream, but I didn't do it. And now we're suffering because of it.
We've had a lot of Cobalt and this big guy interactions, and they've lasted a long time.
I hate the kobolds in this game. I usually love kobolds. The little lizard tiny guys. But the kobolds in this game suck. I hate them. By the way, very, very good summary of the story, Lou.
Oh, thank you. I did my best. That's a lot going on at a lot of times. A lot of characters.
There is a lot. Sayonara, baby! You remember when he gave her a bullet with Sayonara Baby engraved into it, and he said,
never forget.
It's a good luck phrase. It is like, no, that's not what it means.
No, yeah, it's a good luck phrase. For real.
For real.
Yeah, you say that to someone in real life, they'll get it.
Yeah, if you guys are going after a significant other, you should just say to them, Sayonara, baby, and then they're gonna fall for you instantly. It's just how it works.
You give him a bullet with the phrase in green.
Yeah, that's all you need. Just say sayonara baby to them with the bullet.
And then you turn it into a bracelet.
Oh yeah, that's right. He used his funny powers to turn into a bracelet. I forgot about that.
I could never, because I thought it was a necklace. I said, that's too small.
No, it's fine. She has a very small neck.
Yeah, it'll work. It's fine. Those guys again.
Well,
by those guys, I mean singular.
Yeah, it's fun to fight them now because with Momo here, she can just one-shot them instantly. There you go, easy peasy, dead, no problem. Yeah, and we get to see her victory pose and phrases, which we never get to see it because she doesn't kill anybody. Ugh. Oh yeah, you know something that I've been forgetting to do? Oh.
No. Oh.
Yeah, we can go back there and get that chest now. I don't even remember where that is.
It's like, I don't know how we get back there.
Well, we'll figure it out soon. Oh, there's no exit here. So this was optional.
Well.
So we need to get inside the train. Metro? I don't know. It's basically the same thing.
I would assume it's the same thing.
Well, I
would
think
call it the same thing.
I think the difference is because a metro is underground and a train is not. I think that's the difference. I don't know.
Guess?
I'm not a train scientist.
You move the train downstairs and it's a different train.
Yeah, how do we get over there? Oh, I think we have to get through the cement ramp over on that side. Because this is where it fell, right? I'm almost sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back.
That's where it fell.
Whee!
Wait, can you? Oh no, you can't do that. No.
Yeah. Oh, we have to fight the kobolds again. Let me try to circle around.
You can avoid. You
yeah.
can
Oh,
avoid.
there it is. See? See? I knew it was here.
Yeah.
Venom block. This could be pretty useful. I don't think we have any bosses that we've seen that uses venom so far. But we can use the thing. We can use the thing that I never use. Oh, we decided just to not attack me. We can use the thing that I never use, that I keep forgetting to do it, to transfer item effects into the character. But as I said before, I am like, oh yeah, now we'll do all that off stream because it's gonna take too long for me to figure out the build. And then I just don't do it because I get busy.
Just for gore. Wait, can you break the train to go to the other side with the other gun system? Like you did?
Which train?
I was thinking that one, but the other door.
Oh, this?
You just walk around.
So where do we go from here? Because
up here...
Oh wait.
There's no way to go over there, maybe?
Over there? I think that's correct.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't know how you do that. That's why I thought you had to break open the door from that one.
You're so smart, Lou. You're so smart.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how to get there.
Yeah, I thought you would have been able to break that section, but I guess not.
Oh, I see. There's a ramp here. There's a ramp.
What? But you can't. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, see? Now it works. I played this game. This is the third time I'm playing this game. Every time I start the game again, it's a new experience because I forgot. It's the kobolds again. I hate these little guys. They suck so much. Lou is so knowledgeable. I agree. Lou is so smart.
I have a very tiny brain.
Well, that just means that you can access the information faster.
Well, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Stop dodging! Tiny brain, but very powerful. Yeah, just like a microchip. Oh, they're gonna keep attacking Junior. That's right. I need to put him in the robot.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Nah, he's fine. He's stronger now. Oh my god, the crit. As long as they don't crit again, we should be fine. Oh, they attacked Ziggy.
So with that hit, he would have died.
Yeah.
Body.
Yeah. I do say I think the animation is pretty fun.
Yeah.
I was going to heal him, but she should. Nah, she should heal.
And she's not gonna do enough damage.
Oh, she would.
But she should use it. You should use the item instead.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Heals more.
She would be able to kill it because it only has like 30 something health. But I still think it's at 45.
Oh, okay. She would have gotten it.
See, he's already dead.
Hooray!
Actually, I should have put it in the robot. I forgot.
I thought you said the robot was still broken.
Yeah, but I don't think they would attack the robot.
Oh yeah, they would
keep attacking Ziggy. I used the wrong one.
All according to plan.
Get into the robot, Junior. What did he say? I couldn't even hear what he said.
I thought he said, "Watch this! I'm gonna take them on right now."
And then
I think
his turn ends. Actually, I should probably heal Ziggy. I don't want to use too much of the items because I'm running out of them.
That's fair.
Okay, see, they never attack the robot.
This is a big thing. These small creatures.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that robot too big. No, stop healing the kobolds. I hate.
Just the big guy with his little friends.
Yeah, he boosted to heal then again, even though they're already full. See?
That's funny.
I do like his little wavy hands. Like, get healed.
Me too. I like when he does that, and then he does a little shudder, like, ugh. That's a lot.
Well, this kobold is dead.
Oh.
If the first attack hits, it's guaranteed that they're dead. The problem is that they're very dodgy. I am not a fan. Actually, you don't really need to do anything. Just guard. Yeah, hit the kobold. Kill them. Destroy their lives. Oh, I hear dog.
The dogs are barking.
What do they want, Lou? Give your dog some attention.
That's not even my dog.
Oh, that's the
neighbor's
neighbor's dogs? Well, call your neighbor and tell your neighbor to give their dog attention. Like, your dog is barking. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, because Lou was explaining the plot, but I appreciate the follow Dragon Spartan 90 in X-Rock. Very, very not Poggin champion of you.
Very Poggin champion. Delectable even.
Delectable even. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, now that was big
Let's go.
damage there. There we go. No more.
Wait, how do we heal the robot?
You have to either take it to a shop, like a robot shop, or you can use the frame repair items. Which we have a few of them, but I don't want to use it.
No, that's right.
Heal Ziggy. Actually, no. She can probably kill this guy.
Mystic power.
Yeah.
That's a 51. If it's less than 51, I'm boosting. Okay, good. Gaming. And that's how you do it. Get out of the robot.
Like how he has just a teeny tiny bit more HP than the robot.
That's why I didn't want the robot to explode, because if it does, I don't think we can use it again. That's not good.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. We love Ziggy. Ziggy's so cool.
We do love Ziggy. He's my fourth favorite character. No, yeah.
He's my third favorite.
So who's the first?
Chaos.
Yes. I don't even know why I asked. What? Who's the second?
Cosmos.
Cosmos is pretty good. Yeah, my top three are Chaos, Shion, and Cosmos. Not in that order.
I am not a Shion fan.
I like Shion, she's cool.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm glad you do.
That sounded so condescending. I'm glad you do, Gooby.
I didn't mean it to come up that way.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Good. I wouldn't know what I would have done if you hadn't.
Unless. There you go. We're gonna kill him in the bonus round, so we're gonna get more stuff for the win. Actually, I hope he dies, because that wasn't a lot of damage. He didn't die. He survived with 59 health. I am so sad.
That's terrible.
It's okay. It's not a lot extra that we get, unless it was a 10 times. Baby. Sayonara, baby! Oh, Ziggy leveled up.
Hooray!
What a man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that this man wanted to basically be dead? That's not cool.
Yeah, he did.
And now he has a child.
Another one.
Another one, exactly. Poor Ziggy. Didn't had a good life.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's an unfortunate set of circumstances.
I think all the characters here did not had a good life. Momo is probably the one that had the most okay one until the whole Mizrahi problem.
Yeah, she was good until she got captured for putting numbers.
Wait.
You know what's funny? You notice how different the art style of every character is or feels?
Yeah, we were just talking about why Mizrahi made Momo a magical girl. But yeah, that is interesting. I do like how every character looks in this game. Oh my god, that was so much damage.
Momo showed its art style and look at Ziggy. Yeah.
Oh! Horatio is asking for the F word, Lou. Since you're the guest, you have to say it.
Freedom.
Freedom?
Yeah.
Why?
Freedom. I watched a Tetris movie yesterday.
You watch a Tetris movie?
I watched the Tetris movie yesterday.
Is the Tetris movie about freedom? I have never watched it before.
It's about Tetris, the video game,
so.
and the production copyright rights for it, and Russia.
Huh.
It's a.
It's a what? Your voice
I'm not gonna
cut
lie.
out.
It's a pretty good. I said I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty good movie. I like it.
That's good. Maybe one day I'll watch it, but probably not. Because I
not.
don't really watch movies. The only times that I do watch movies is when I'm on a voice call with Ringe, and Ringe is like, "Oh, Glooby, you want to watch this movie?" And I'm like, "Sure." But I never go watch a movie by myself. It's like the difference between the art style of a 2000 Roncon and Baki the Grappler. Every credit was made by different artists, you can't convince me otherwise. They do all look different, which is very funny.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that Junior, for example, it's definitely a 2000s kid because of his pants with the zipper shorts thing.
Mm-hmm.
Xenoblade's 2 blades come from Xenosaga. I never played it. Oh, I played Xenoblade 1, and I was having fun with the story. I did not like the gameplay. I was not a fan of the gameplay. It turned me off of the game really fast.
Unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I keep pressing the wrong menus. What is it called? I do know that because of the Xenogears 3 DLC, there's hints of some Xenosaga stuff coming in the horizon. And I was like, that's interesting. I hope that means that they're gonna be making a remaster, or at least like just a re-release of this game, because it's stuck on the PS2. And I think the reason is mostly because I think Xenosaga 2 had a very bad reception, and I showed you why already, because the game doesn't look that good. It is also why it turned me off of the game. I wasn't a fan of the art style. But I'll play it. I'll play it on stream. When we beat this one, we're going straight to True.
Oh, there go the dogs. It always makes me laugh when I hear them start barking and howling up a storm at like 11 o'clock or 12.
It's too late for a woos. You can't do that.
It's the funniest because they always come to my window to do it.
they are alerting you, Lou. It's like, Lou, help us.
They have an entire backyard and another side part of the house, but they come to my window to do it.
Of course.
They don't even go all the way past my window where the edge of the fence is. It's right in front of my window that they stop.
I would do the same.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Oh, all the blades from Xenoblade 2 were made by different artists. Oh, that's actually really cool. You
Yeah,
missed
that
the
is
PS2
cool.
era graphics? Same. I really like the PS2 aesthetic for everything. Well, around here I play mostly PS2 JRPGs. Sometimes there's a PS1 RPG on the mix, but it's mostly PS2. Get some Dragon Quest 8 on Steam, you buy several. Yeah, there's a lot of games I wish that they just re-released. So recently I've been going through Suikoden, and Konami announced a remaster for Suikoden 1 and 2, but they keep delaying it. And I was waiting for the remaster so I could stream it, but they took it too long. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna play the PS1 version. It's so sad. Well, it is technically already out
Mystic
for Japan, but they never localized it because I think it's just the PSP version, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. It didn't look too much into it.
Unfortunate.
Konami announced because of Eiyuden Chronicle. That's what I was thinking too. Because isn't that game also pretty close to being released as well? Konami wrote Suikoden for that decades ago. Well, that's most of Konami's IPs. Which is very sad. I am not a fan of Konami. I forgot to heal everybody. It's okay, we can do that real fast.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
I love it squeezy.
Because, oh yeah, it's like, oh, Suikoden has money? That's funny.
Let's do it.
But I am assuming it's the exact same thing, because Konami is very money hungry.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Yeah, because I think the remaster was supposed to come out March of this year, right? If I'm not mistaken. And then it got delayed to there's no release date anymore. I think they just have March as 2024.
Which is a safe way to go about it.
Yeah. Konami is extremely desperate because their gameplay machines aren't turning profits. Yeah, but for obvious reasons. They're like, what? No more pachinko? Remake Metal Gear Solid. Suikoden, anything. Start working on new Silent Hill. Remake the old one too. It's basically what I imagine how they're sounding like in the meetings.
Sounds about right.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Took them a long time to announce the MGS collection for current gen. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I don't think I really want to play those. I'm afraid of what they're gonna do to it. Because I think they said that they're not even... they're not gonna be changing anything. But they're not gonna change anything on the story, but they're also adding new things. And I was like, that is very vague. Because I think they said that they're not recording any new lines. They're gonna be using the same voice acting. Oh my god, are you okay, Lou? Lou, are you good?
I'm okay.
What happened?
I'm good.
Did you destroy your whole desk? I think Lou is out of commission for a little bit.
Oh, I'm good.
What happened?
I don't know. Something fell. I hit something. I ended up hitting something, and then it dropped my stuff on top of my hard plastic thing with all of my drawing utensil stuff. I don't know.
It sounded...
Now a bunch of Hands are missing.
Like on our end, it was so loud. I thought like your ceiling fell or something. It was extremely loud.
Oh no, my ceiling. No, not this time. I didn't break another ceiling.
And at the second ceiling.
Yeah, we already patched up the one that I did fall through though. For real.
Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, Lou did fell through a ceiling a few months ago.
Yeah, that scraped the heck out of my legs. I was like, oh my god. Do not recommend doing that.
When? It was like at the start of the year, wasn't it? Around there?
I don't remember.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a while back. That was way back.
Let's see. You remember this SpongeBob episode when he forgets everything but fine dining and someone asks his name? That's Konami right now, eternally. Ugh. Oh, cutscene. Oh, that means we miss items back there. It's okay.
Man, you've got to be kidding.
Aurora Borealis?
Oh,
The Utic Organization Central Tower. Labyrinthos.
Labyrinthos from Final Fantasy XIV?
Labyrinthos?
You haven't reached that part yet, Lou. That's Endwalker.
Hallelujah!
Oh, there it is.
And the sea
Hallelujah.
gave up the dead which were in it. And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. And they were judged every man according to their works.
That voice.
That's crazy old man.
That's Daddy.
Whoa.
Daddy!
What? Oh, stop.
Good. Father
Good.
instincts.
Let me go! Daddy!
Go ahead.
Daddy's calling for me!
I'm your new dad now.
Daddy? Is that really him?
That's
And
Joachim
death
Mizrahi.
and hell
Without
were
a
cast
doubt.
into the lake
That's
of fire.
Joachim Mizrahi.
This is the second death.
He's the second death.
And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Rejoice, all ye! The time for feasting has come.
Weepy! Yeah, that's not traumatic at all for a kid. Man explodes and flies out of building. Whoop, bye.
Bye.
It's okay, Bobo. That's not your real dad.
That's your fake dad.
All this before me. Is this really Milsha from 14 years ago?
Oh, I thought he meant like before I became your father.
Oh.
Like, oh.
Uh-oh. Bye.
I thought that was Momo. I was like, oh my god, what happened to Momo's voice?
For example, Joaquin. It's always Ezekiel, Josiah. Yeah, it's because this game is like strangely and extremely religious. So of course they needed to have Joaquin as a name. Gloob gloob, hello Fudo.
Hello, Fudo.
Anyway, back to Shion. Back to the real protagonist.
Not the real protagonist.
Brr. We're in the forest. So, oh yeah, that's right. We need to put Chaos as the party leader again. There we go. Yippee! Yippee! Look at that guy. So friendly.
Interesting.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my god, you instantly boosted? Is this the guy that boosted? I don't think we're gonna be able to finish it in one shot.
Ready? Lunar Seal!
Find me the most Judaic name possible. Give me the most Old Testament name. That's basically what this game is. Unless you forgot to put Lou on Glooby's AC's shoulder. Oh, did you make a Glooby armored core? That's fun.
Armored core. Okay, that makes more sense.
You thought it was like Animal Crossing?
I was so confused. I was like, well, huh? Well, how would you do that?
Oh, there are rats and mice in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, but that's what I was like, huh?
I don't like these guys. These
I
guys
don't like the way they do that.
They're gross.
Not they're gross.
They're gross. Look, they peed on me and now I'm poisoned.
They didn't pee on you, they vomited on you.
No, it came from the weird little thing that they have on their butts.
What? Nuh-uh. That came from the front.
I guess we're gonna see it again. Oh my god, that's actually a lot. It's fine. We can survive. Lunar Seal! Welcome to Ratube. E Bodega Kiki. Ecto and Clavio. Okay, that's fun.
Ah.
Okay, now will Shion survive the poison?
Yes.
She will. Unless she misses this shot, which I don't think she
Miss.
will. Okay, good.
Miss. Oh. Unfortunate.
Yeah, oh my god, that was very close.
Take it easy on me. I'm not meant for this line of work.
I'm not meant for this line of work. I do like that it changes the victory
Line
when they're low health.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Oh yeah, no, she is a lead researcher thingy, scientist person. You know how it goes.
I know how it goes. Obviously, I'm also
A scientist?
a scientist.
Yeah, you know, Lou.
Right.
Amazing scientist.
Yeah.
But how does
Of
that
course.
Dragon Ball line goes? The
Oh,
Vegeta is doing the...
That's right, boys.
No,
Mondo cool.
Not that one, not that one. Mondo cool. No, I'm talking about the other one. The Vegeta is using his fake moonbeam so he can turn into a monkey. And then he says that, oh, it was made by Bardock, a brilliant scientist, which is not true, by the way, they made that up. Oh, I used the wrong attack. That's your fault, Lou. You're distracting me.
My fault. Nuh-uh.
Dragon, rock the dragon, Ballsy. I actually, it did come from his mouth. You're right.
I told you.
Yeah, I'm not used to that opening because I am not American. Around here we had the original Japanese opening.
The Japanese one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the next dimension. No. Goku ascend to another dimension. Stop vomiting on Shion!
No, you can't stop me.
I need to heal that because I think, oh no, wrong.
Uh-oh.
Unleash some of thy
Unleash some of
powers!
my power!
Streaming from Hiffle. All it's funny because the American localization is really bad but also really good at the same time because it's so funny. It's incredibly fun. You know, you can't have hell. It needs to be Hiffle. Mondo cool. Bardock being a brilliant scientist. That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Such a good line. Such a good line.
Yeah, Ringe and I, very recently we were watching... What? I forgot, which one is it? It's not the Funimation one, is it? Which company, which studio did it?
I don't know. Beats me. What, do you think I know these things?
I don't know. You have a brain. You can use it sometimes.
Not for this.
Stop vomiting on Shion. I don't think Chaos was attacked once during this whole fight.
They know who not to mess with, okay?
Oh, it was the ocean dub. Thank you. So Renja and I recently were watching the ocean dub. I think we watched up to Raditz being killed, and it is very funny. I like it. I don't think it's bad. It's just really funny. You're thinking of the ocean dub where Vegeta has a different voice actor? Probably. They honestly, the American Dragon Ball has so many different dubs that it's hard to keep track of.
I'm not meant for this line of work.
I'm not meant for this line of work. Oh, but you're doing it anyway, Shion. You have to do it.
Except for my girlfriend.
Yeah. Our girlfriend, Cosmos.
Cosmos.
Anyways, it is Healy time.
Healy.
Oh, let me also give one to Chaos. Lowercase Chaos.
Yeah.
Goku was voiced once by the same actor as Ro from Ed, Edd n Eddy. That's very funny. Life has many doors, Frieza boy. Around here, the dub for Goku is made by the same voice actor, SpongeBob, which is really funny to me.
Whoa. That's powerful.
Funny. Oh.
The internet is real.
It's about to drink the carrot juice. Oh. I love that they run backwards. Bye.
Hi.
That's the mascot that was on the ground at the park, and also the mascot for the internet.
Yeah, it's the internet.
Oh, is this a secret path? No, it's not.
No.
Just wanted to make sure.
Oh, Gooby, you're so silly.
I'm an explorer. I need to know everything.
What?
Mr. Troll. These guys are very easy to deal with if they're by themselves. Yep. They take a lot of damage from magic attacks. Oh, you can't boost it. You can't do this to me. You're gonna be deaf. Oh, it's fine. They're not actually attacking. They're just charging up. Okay. Shion will be able to finish them off. So Shion and Chaos are actually way better built than the other team. Well, and Cosmos, but Cosmos isn't here. Yeah, these two are like a powerhouse. Unless you require physical attacks, they're golden. Can I ignore you? I cannot.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
What's so funny, Louis?
You're funny.
I disagree.
Too bad.
You can make fun of my stutters. That's bullying.
It's okay. This is a sign of love.
I don't know. It seems like an abusive relationship to me.
You bully me more, so that's not fair.
Proof? Where's the proof?
There are many times in the street.
Unless you give it to me, I won't believe you. You're gaslighting.
Oh.
I really need to equip Shion with the anti-poison thing. I've been too lazy to do it, but I think she's been poisoned so many times that I think it's worth it. Okay, let's take that off.
Unleash some of thy powers.
Unleash some of thy powers. There we go. Good as new. Now die. I don't think they're gonna die in this one. Maybe one more turn. Unless she does a big crit here. Ooh, big crit! There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, these Shu are like pretty good. It's funny because these Shu can deal easier with enemies than the other three on the other side that have more people. Oops, that's the wrong attack. That's fine. This should be enough to kill. I hope. It was not. She got poisoned again. No. I really need to equip her with the anti-poison thing. I wonder if I have enough points to just turn that into a passive. Which I was supposed to be doing it, but I haven't. I don't remember if I explained this mechanic to you or not, because I never use it.
I collected some good data.
Some good data.
I don't remember it, even if you did.
Lou has a very small brain, I understand.
I do.
So if you go to skills, I think, yeah, you can extract skills from items, as you can see here. And it uses the SP. I don't remember how you get SP level though. I'm assuming you just start extracting things and eventually you get it. Yup, yeah, that's exactly it. So now I unlock these ones. And these can be equipped as passives. Broom boom. Broom boom. Broom boom. No, can't do it anymore. I need level 3. I wanted to get Venom block. And now you can set. So search eyes is what lets me see the enemy health. And let's leave it like this for now. I don't want to do it anymore. Let's equip the... Yeah, take the kobold ring away. Oh, she can wear the cowboy hat. Ziggy, why Ziggy can't be a cowboy?
I don't know.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Okay, ha, now you can poison... Did I heal? I don't think I did, actually.
Okay,
I didn't. Can do it right now. This is not a big deal. It's a very small deal, actually. I really like this animation. It's fun. Okay, now kill. Lunar Seal.
Lunar Seal!
If they ever make a remaster of this game, I wish that they just add extra lines for the... Wait! Oh, because this is poison. This isn't venom. Unbelievable. That's why it doesn't work.
It destroyed.
I'm so sad. My life is ruined.
No, it'll be fine.
Oh, at least this guy is gonna be dead. Maybe Shion will also be dead because she's gonna have like 200 something after this. Yep. Stop attacking Shion. Let's remove that poison. And hopefully she won't die.
Some of thy powers.
Unleash some of thy powers.
Imagine if she takes the damage and then gets cured. That'd be crazy.
I would be upset. Okay, they use thunder, so it's fine. That doesn't do a lot of damage. She has a lot of E defense. Okay, now back to full. Yeah, Shion is taking all the attacks. It's like, yeah, on this thing, only her takes damage. On the other thing, it's only Junior.
I mean, if Momo was up front, it would be only Momo.
You know what? That's true. It real. Oh, I should have removed the poison. Oops. It's fine. We have a boost.
It's okay.
Lunar Seal!
You know what? That was all part of the plan, baby.
Yeah.
See, because now I can boost and then heal her, and then it all works out.
I like those guys. They're cute though.
They're very wiggly. I don't like their butt sting thing. I do like the way that they move around though.
Yeah, they wiggle a lot. I'm a fan.
Okay,
They're always grooving.
Take that thing out. It's just like Ziggy. Ziggy's always grooving as well.
Yeah.
I like his idle animation. Shion's and Chaos idle animation is kinda boring. They're just standing there slightly moving.
I mean, Chaos says if I move too much, they'll heal me. They're here.
Yeah, Chaos
need
is
a
just a chill dude. Oh, we're in the box. We've been
We're in the
confined
box?
in the box. Also water.
I'll find my way to eat out of the box one day.
Is that...
I don't know where my water is. I dropped it earlier.
Oh no, when your ceiling fell.
Oh, I remembered when my ceiling fell. It wasn't this year.
Oh, it wasn't last year? Okay, I thought it was at the
Last
start
year,
of this
August.
year.
Let's go on.
Wow, so it's
2
been
days
more than
after my
a year
birthday.
already?
That's crazy, huh?
It doesn't feel like it.
Real, especially since after we patched it up, it's the constant reminder. I just see it.
I did not hear what you said.
I said, especially for me, since after we patched it up, I can still see it, so it's a constant reminder.
Makes sense. Your voice
Recover
cut
yourself?
out.
What do you mean? Well,
Your voice cut out, and I just heard you going, "Yoop," and that was it.
I say you gonna cover yourself. What do you mean?
I have no idea. I have.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, also, I think the way that we get that chest, we're supposed to shoot a tree or something. That's a kobold. Also, there's a guy hiding in the water over there. I don't know if you can see it. I guess we have to fight the kobold. I love kobolds. I hate these kobolds. Kill. Ugh. They suck so much. And they're all going to be attacking Shion because that's all they do. At least one of them is already dead. Okay, don't disappoint me, Chaos. Finish this guy off with one shot.
I'll try.
I don't think he got it. Yep. Shield's taking a lot. Oh, what a gamer. She dodged it. That's so rare for her. Anyway,
It really is.
we need to heal anyways. That's why I took off the thing that makes her evade more, because I feel like it never works. And now that I took off, she started dodging things.
Well, not that you don't want me to.
No, I
guess
still want her to. It's just that. Oh, you missed.
Well, she doesn't know that.
You know what? True.
Lunar seal.
Lunar seal. Oh yeah, it's funny because now that we're in the box, we can clearly see Chaos, but we can't see Momo in the thing, in the screen. No more Momo.
No more Momo.
Only Chaos. Oh, now we're out of the box. No more Chaos. There we go. Oh, now we're getting some progress here. Like this. I mean, I'm gonna take another sip of water. Oh my god, just look at the time. We're actually going overtime.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lou. I promise that we're gonna stop in the next save point. Unless you need to go.
If I needed to go, I would have told you 22 minutes ago.
You know what? That's real. Real and true. It's just
Sweetie, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Too much fun with Xenosaga. Too many lunar seals. Also, not a lot of cutscenes today. Yeah, it was mostly fighting.
Is everyone okay?
Fighting Cobalt.
I hate the kobolds. It's good that we've been doing that because that means that we get to talk more. Talking is fun. Why are these things made out of metal? Like the walls and that one little tree. Yeah, look at that.
And you'll never guess.
Let me heal myself first because that is a little bit spooky. It is very close to October after all. It is spooky season. The skeleton war is about to begin. There we go. Everybody's fine. They fight me.
It made me think. They already ran the Undertale's Sexy Skeleton, Best Skeleton poll already.
Oh?
I was so disappointed.
Why?
Because my favorite skeletons weren't winning.
What? I'm assuming your favorite skeleton is Papyrus.
Real. I love that guy.
That is also my favorite skeleton.
No, but unfortunately, it was all just Sans.
Oh, that makes sense actually.
That makes sense.
Can't believe this.
It's a little funny sometimes.
We get a little bit silly at some points here in the twitch.tv/Glooby channel.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Killed. I don't like that when they die, they don't fall down. They just keep floating and then they just disappear.
That's just the Gnosis way.
The Gnosis.
The Gnosis.
Blue Topaz. We will not care for that at the moment. It's probably nothing that we want. It probably sucks. But yeah, I need to do the off-stream rerun of these areas so I can look for everything properly and have the characters properly built. I'll probably do that at some point during next week because, like I said, I'm gonna slow down the streams for a little bit for that month because I'm going to go extra time looking for a job. That's why I'm gonna be streaming less, just only for the month.
You know what? Understandable.
Can you repeat what you said?
Why do you make me repeat myself every time I say it? What's so wrong with me saying it?
Because you said it wrong.
I'm saying it right. I'm saying it my way.
I'm almost sure that there's supposed to be a save point around here. But where is it? Is it down there? I do not wish to fight a kobold.
I won't let anyone die.
Oh, at least it's less kobolds now. You don't have 3 and 2 of the little jivey guys. At least the kobolds are dying really fast now. We are so strong. No kobolds can stop us anymore. Get shot, idiot! I'm critical. No, you can't boost! Illegal!
Illegal!
You boosted to do a thunder attack? It's such a waste. If those 2 kobolds were alive, Shion would probably be dead. She's getting attacked. Oh no, they're actually aiming towards chaos this time. Very weird circumstances. Ooh, I'm also feeling sleepy now for some reason.
Sleepy?
Yeah. The eepiness chart. It's a little bit off the scale. It's okay. I'm not gonna take a nap, but I'll probably walk around after the stream.
That's fair.
I probably didn't need to do all 3 attacks against this guy.
After the stream, I'm gonna go get myself some chocolate cereal, which in turn will milk the milk into chocolate milk.
That's true. Just pay attention to that milk, Lou. You know, you're a known mold eater.
Aw, man.
Eater of spoiled foods. That sounds like a Dark Souls boss.
Mold eater?
Yeah, the mold eater. Consumer of spoiled foods.
Oh. I don't mean to. It just happens.
But it happens so frequently.
That's not my fault that it happens so frequently.
I think it is.
It isn't.
Just check your food.
I'm tricked. Because the food will sometimes look normal.
I disagree.
It's just like, oh, okay. So let me hit you with the, sometimes we have good bread, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, cool. And the bread is fine.
Okay.
And then the next time, I look at the bread doesn't have any colored spots on it at all. On the edges, on the inside or the outside. I sniff it and I like, it smells like normal bread, right? And then I take a bite of it, mold. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't do that. I don't know what to tell you, Goofy.
I still think it's a skill issue. Because, I don't know, I feel like if I see something that is like slightly moldy, I like recognize instantly. Same with like liquids. Yeah, because you also drink this moldy, like, Red Bull like a few months ago.
That was a different story. That was a different story. Okay, that was different.
It's still
that was
mold.
Different. It was in a can.
I don't know.
That was in a can. It's different. I couldn't see inside.
I don't know. I think it still is your fault. Where is the save point around here? I think it's on the other side by the bunny house.
Probably.
But we need to come here anyways to get the carrot juice. Yeah, because the bunny is in the house and we're gonna use the carrot juice to get it out. Like, ooh, drink your carrots. Okay, we'll go back there now.
Drink your carrots.
Drink your carrots.
I used to drink my carrots.
It's real though, because carrot juice is a thing, and I do like carrot juice. It's tasty.
Yeah. I used to have a carrot, like, juicer. But it was too much of a pain in the ass to clean.
Exploded itself. Oh, by the way, I'm escaping all the fights that have kobolds.
That's very funny.
Because it takes so long to kill them.
It's at least 10 minutes per battle.
It's so, and the XP's not even that much. Well, and technically, if I do my due diligence and actually grind off stream, we won't need to do this anyways.
Another one.
And another one. Isn't there supposed to be a save point here? I'm almost sure that there is supposed to be a save point around this area.
I said, no.
No save point. Someone seems to be home, but there's no response. Really?
Just...
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to deliver the carrot juice here. Oh, I leave it here. Yeah, that's what I do. And the bunny's like, ooh, juice. And then we attack.
Ooh. I'm in your house.
Yeah, I'm in your house now, mister. It can be the bunny.
Oh, am I gonna be internet bunny?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Mars.
Come on, voice the bunny.
Hi, bunny. You're the first people to come into this room. Forests these days are even more dangerous, so be careful.
Thank you, bunny. It is scary.
That's so scary.
I don't remember if there's anything else around here. Bunny shower.
A shower. That's the same thing.
It is the same thing. How many cans of carrots are over here?
I get it.
I get it. Yeah, I think the place that I have to go is back there. I think this was just to get the decoder. I know that this kobold is here, but I'm going to immediately use this cape back. I say that and I accidentally hit him.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's why we're leaving. That's why I have 84 of these.
Good. Delicious.
So the reason why I have so many of these is because remember that I grinded at the start of the game? The enemies there dropped these, so I just have a bunch.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's coming in hand now. It's handy.
I think you can see it from the inside of their house from the top.
It doesn't have a ceiling. That's my
That's an
headcanon.
awful house.
It sucks.
When it rains, it's over.
Yeah. You have a shower out of your bathroom now. Also, I think that house had a shower but has no toilet, so you have to use it the cutscene.
I mean, that makes sense. You see how rabbit poop is?
That's true.
That's a little small ball.
My dad. Junior. Just looks at her. Sayonara, baby.
Zig is like, I can't say nothing.
I'm gonna leave him with her boyfriend.
Oh.
Oh, a lot of cutscene, and now it's a black screen. I'm surprised that they haven't given us a save point yet. I assumed that there was gonna be one by the bunny house.
Just say, Glooby, it wasn't supposed to take you this long to get here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Snurch. Who are those?
Junior!
Oh.
The group is back together.
How did you all get here?
Hi,
It's
Ziggy.
me. As soon as you dived, everything went all hazy. And the next thing I knew, we were here. After that, there were all sorts of visions.
Yeah, we saw Momo's dad dying. It was so cool.
Did we all get pulled into the Chief's encephalon dive?
That's impossible. None of you were connected.
But our hearts are connected.
If Cosmos oscillation pulse caused a countercurrent to flow through the dive unit, it's not inconceivable.
Yeah, basically
The ones we use
Cosmos
are
did
non-contact
that.
types after all.
Even if that were the case, the simple dive unit couldn't handle that great a load.
But Cosmos
There
can.
would have to be some other external force.
I've been waiting a long time for all of you.
Child.
Jesus.
Regardless of how we got here, this is Cosmos' mainframe. Our memories found a common resonance within her, and resulted in the creation of this world. That's what it feels like to me.
But I don't remember ever
I
being
love
in
it.
a place like this.
He basically explained everything that
Now
happened in
perhaps
two
memories.
phrases.
In other words, events that
Yeah.
occurred in the past become stronger, more selective, and gain a higher priority when they resonate with others that share identical axes in time and space.
Oh, that bush is a little
If
bit
you
crazy.
think about it in those terms, it isn't quite so odd that both my memories and those of Alan are not reflected here.
So, what you're saying is, this world is constantly changing based on the experiences people share in time and space?
A world made up of our past, as glimpsed through the mind of Cosmos.
So, it's all an illusion?
Yeah.
There's no difference between illusion and reality to the person experiencing it.
Real,
This is-
actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No illusion.
VR went too far.
Alan said, I am
All of you
depressed.
must accept the entirety of your memories.
Thank you, Jesus.
So that's what she meant.
Have to
Time to go to Snurch.
take me to Snurch.
Keep singing, keep singing.
No. Forest. Snurch. Also, what is this?
What is that?
Is a disturbance in time space jump into it? Should I? I feel like we... Sure, let's go.
Tempting.
It is very tempting. Oh, it
Jesus,
takes us
he said it.
back.
Oh.
But there's
the
nothing
beginning?
here.
Yeah, why would we need it? Oh, it's probably gonna matter after.
Yeah.
Search. Oh.
It
Huh?
do go down.
It did do go down.
I guess we're going down.
Jesus really said, I put a search in front of you and you
Okay,
did what?
it's just to come back here.
Okay.
We don't need that.
It says for that chest you never got.
Ah, it's okay.
It's fine. We're going to Snurch.
Take me to Snurch. That's the only part of the song that I know.
Excellent.
It's all that I need if you think about it.
It is true.
Where's the Snurch save point?
You gotta be inside with Jesus. Would it be sneezes?
Sneezes. That doesn't sound like a snail Jesus. It sounds like they're about to sneeze. It's locked.
Listen, why would you want to go through the side door, Glue? We have the big door to the front.
But it looked interesting. Probably another cutscene. I'm gonna bet $85.
Whoa, for real?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was a cutscene, so I would have won. I also wouldn't be able to pay if I lost.
Yeah.
Those clothes. Is she a Realian?
Yes. She definitely seems to be a Realian, but I also sense something different.
Girl.
Girl.
Is this based on one of our memories too, Chief?
It's
Chief?
she's thinking about it.
A Realian?
Zing to zing.
Yes. My name is Febronia.
That name sucks.
I came
does.
to take care of this church because I longed for a place where Realians could find peace.
Febronia.
Do you know her?
No. Oh.
Oh. Scary.
Mm-hmm.
I know you. I know you.
Mm-hmm.
Me, when I spot a Glooby in the wild.
I know you. I know you. But I don't want to remember.
It's
Oh.
Consumption. Mmm, delectable.
Follow me, Shion.
You can also have a piece of me if you want.
Oh, wow!
It is not the way that you're thinking, though.
Yummy reality.
No, you remember Virgil from the start of the
Exactly.
game.
You open that door.
You should
We
not.
get to have cool tattoos.
Oh.
And then go crazy.
You know what happens when you eat Realian
It
meat.
will be an experience.
Just get a little,
Sorrow
just a little crazy.
and pain, but it is both to you and to us a very, very important experience.
Thank you, Sneeze.
He sneezes. Chaos's face in the background there was so weird. It was like he was looking at the camera, but not to us, but something behind us. I was thinking about it. Snurch save point!
Snurch save point.
Oh, for a second I thought the game crashed. I was about to scream.
That would be hilarious. Our first crash of the game, and it
was right here. Anyways,
that would be funny.
We're 44 minutes over time, but that was really fun. I really like this game. Anything you want to say, Lou? Anything cool coming up?
Tomorrow, karaoke. I'm back.
Lou's
there will be no
back.
VOD. At 1 p.m. CST, 2 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. UTC. I think that's all the proper time conversions.
Disagree. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for the stream, Goobert and Lubert. I appreciate you coming, Ratio. That is very Pog and Champion and everybody else. And actually, as always, I appreciate everybody that came here today. All the chatters that kept me company. All the lurkers listening to, I don't know, the Snurch. And if you're watching this VOD right now, either here on Twitch or over by the YouTube channel, that's pretty cool. Also, I appreciate
Thank you,
all...
Congo,
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate all the raiders that decided to stay. Loose string, exactly. Click that button to follow Lou to see some very funky karaoke tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it'll be funky, alright.
And for now, oh, actually, before we go, I'm gonna talk about my schedule. So this schedule is starting the next month, not on the 1st, but 2nd. I say schedule, but very loosely because it's not really a schedule. It's just that the schedule is that there's no schedule. But the month is gonna be Resident Evil 3. Maybe if I beat Resident Evil 3, we're gonna be moving to finish Resident Evil 1, but the Chris run, which I didn't do when I play Resident Evil 1. And also Ghost of a Tale, which is a rat... I think it's a mouse game, actually. I think you play as a mouse, but it's rat adjacent, so it's fine. The Xenosagas on Friday should still stay normally unless Lou explodes.
Yeah.
And we should still have the Doodle wrap up as normal with Sketty. Again, as... Oh, and thank you for the follow, Dirkus of Dirkus. Very cool of you.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what was I talking about. Oh yeah, the Doodle wrap-ups should still happen as normal, unless Sketty also explodes. You know, there's a lot of people exploding recently. You know how it is. The schedule is we are rats, we don't have a plan. Exactly, rats. We are the rats. That's only for October. The October streams are gonna be like less frequent, but the staples should still be here. No Suikoden or Wild Arms until November. Or if I feel like it, I guess. Anyways. Oh yeah, Sunday though. Tomorrow I won't be streaming, but Sunday is drunk stream. I'm gonna be drinking with Sketty, and we're gonna be talking about all the kobolds that I drew back in August. But anyways, let's raid into Wise the AI. Because he's currently having a session 0 D&D session with Therius. Yeah. So if you like D&D, you can stay. If not, just say the raid message and skedaddle, I guess. What's gonna be the raid message, Lou?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about what happened that was cool. Can we just take me to Snurch?
Take me to Snurch, sure. We're gonna have the cross emoji. Is there a cross emoji? Oh, there's a church emoji. That's actually perfect. And the snail emoji. There you go. Take me to... Oh, you already did it. Wow, you're so fast, Lou.
Thank you. I was typing it as you were saying it.
That's why you're my assistant.
Wow.
Anyways, I'll see you guys again on Sunday. The usual 8 p.m. UTC unless something happens to me or Sketty. So have a good night. And treat Wise well because Wise is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.